now. I'm trying to make sure that the PowerPoint is all good and in order. Boom, boom, bam. Look at how we looking. Like just Gorgiana. And let me send out. Got quite a bit on the docket, my friend. So say hello if you're there, scream and shout, and then we're just gonna get into it. And then when my co-host is able to join, I'll make sure to add them on up. But oh, howdy dowdy, y'all. Howdy dowdy. So before I get into sort of like what our recap is going to be for today, um, look, I'm telling people starting soon. Show starting. Toot, toot, toot. It's like this is the most pre-organized I've been. As far as like getting my deck together, getting my, script, my flow, all that stuff. And still I don't have everybody or I haven't sent out I didn't do a good job at sharing out the message with everybody. And so sending that on out now. So my bad, apologies. But what's been up with me in this month? So it's been a busy month. My niece is with me still for the summer, and so that's been really good. My girl helped create this deck. Hopefully the words aren't waves. Hopefully the words aren't weirdiana. Okay, it looked good. Okay, I just had to double check real quick, cause yeah, I don't know. It's real weird. The way that everything been loading. But yeah, we got a lot to get into. And so let me just tell y'all the as I'm sending this out, y'all, and not keeping y'all waiting too bad. So yes. So we got Summer Island reunion recap. We got Real Housewives of Atlanta, of course, the first season of Real Housewives of Rhode Island. And then we're gonna wrap us up with Love Island. And that's gonna take like a good bulk of our time. And so if you are a fan, please stay tuned, honey bunch. Um hello. My niece is talking about the deck. I had to change the formatting so it can be a PowerPoint. Um, do. And look, my co-host is here, girl. Look, I'm over here sending out everything. Let me add her on up. You good to come up? I can't even hear you. Okay, cool. Hi, cutie.
Hi. Oh my God, I'm late. I'm sorry.
Girl, you're late. I'm late, and I'm still not starting. I'm like, dang, I forgot to send my messages to everybody.
I just sent it to everybody too.
Yeah, girl, I literally had to walk out of the event that I was at
Oh,
and like
wait,
was
should
like,
I
yeah,
change my thing to be my Instagram? My
that's
name?
what I have. It's just like whatever. This is my Instagram and my TikTok. I think this is my TikTok.
Okay.
So just so the girls can know how to follow you, get into you, all those types of things.
I'm not up to date with Atlanta, but I come with thoughts.
Exactly, and that's all we need. That's all we need because it's going to be like we're not even getting really into the episodes more so than like the lore of what's happening and what's going
Yeah.
on. And so, okay, I'm almost dancing. I have so many damn group chats.
I literally just did that. I was in the car. I was like, I'm like, please, please, please.
And they know I usually say it around this time. But anyway, girl. So yeah,
Okay.
to get us going, let me look at my and so usually I do also to get us started, I usually do like an unscripted, I do like a little what is my life update. My life
Okay.
update, like everything busy. I don't know, child. Like June's
Mm,
been a busy month. I've been doing at least 2 things a week.
you
That's
really
not
have.
I'm in the house. I might do 1 to 2 things a month. No, June has had me out here. Happy Pride, Happy Juneteenth,
Happy
Black Music
Pride.
Month.
Black Music Month. Exactly. There's a lot.
It's so much. But how's your month been, my love?
My month has been good. I've honestly been go, 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 go. Like it
I know you say go,
honestly,
go, go, go.
I've been too go, go, go. Like it hasn't, I don't know. I felt like I just can't chill. So I don't know. And not even this weekend, I can't even chill either. So I don't know what's going on.
I think I finally have a weekend of reprieve because I don't think I have anything on the docket. At least I don't know. Who knows? The group chat's gonna be like, didn't y'all say we were doing this? And I'm gonna be like,
I was gonna say, I always think I don't have anything, and then I do. And also, this weekend is BT weekend.
it is. But I'm going to an event tomorrow. So like I feel like that's like
Oh,
counting as like my
that's
like
enough.
exactly. And that baby, so much going on, so much going on. But anyway, okay, let's get started, child. Let's get started.
All right.
Summer house reunion. So let me look at my little script, child. What I got for you. So this is my first time watching Summer House ever. I've known about Summer House, of course, because I'm a Bravo baddie, and so like I've
Of
known
course.
like this has been going on. The girls love Summer House. Boom, boom, bam.
Yes.
I don't remember when Ciara joined, but that was one of my apprehensions. Like I watch too many white people. I did love Southern Charm, love Southern Charm. But
The
I'm
fact
like,
that you loved Southern Charm and didn't want to watch Summer House?
but I'm from
Southern
the
Charm,
South.
I watched Southern Charm. I watched 3 seasons of Southern Charm, and I don't remember. I don't know who anyone is. I don't remember what they did except that they were racist and like that child was pregnant.
Catherine. So I will say,
And
I
that really ugly
love
ring that what's his name? Craig bought that girl. It was like a sapphire ring.
mm-hmm.
I
That was
was like,
my
what is he
era.
doing?
Like I had a crush on the Cam girl. Was it Cam
Oh,
Wimberly? She was on what's it was? She was on Real World. I had a crush. I had a thing for blonde women, and so like like that was like I gotta just be a blonde girl, and like that was my. I'm like, oh yeah, I like her. I like that.
that's all
Um,
they had to be. They're like, okay, you're blonde. That's it. What?
Girl, and the bar was lower for the man child, so I don't even want to. And so,
The
but yeah,
men's
it
they
was.
can't have muscles. Can't have muscles.
That's a newer development. I think maybe
Oh,
I do like the muscles. Maybe I did. I do not like them now. And so, but yeah, so I actually was pleasantly. I will say, part one of the reunion was a little slow for me, and I think it's because I didn't know everything that was going on. I mean, it was a lot. It was like, oh my gosh, like this, that, but I'm like, I'm not connected to that. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
that's
And
true.
so I'm like, okay, like I'm like,
No, I
I
think if you knew the lore, I feel like actually part one was the best part of the three
no, no,
parts.
no.
I was
Part one was great, and I think it
yeah.
was the best part. I'm saying the start of part one. I was like,
Mm.
let's get to it because like they had to wait till people get set. They like
Oh,
Andy
that's
Murphy
true.
took the
And they
room.
did that
He's
whole little like, oh, have you seen
happy
this? Blah
too.
blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, let's get to it. And so, but no, Ciara came out swinging, good, good.
I
But
love
I tell
her.
you some good notes about this. Wait, is this on my? Okay.
Yeah.
I had to see what was mine. But yeah, and so the question that I had, my little script, shout out to my niece for setting my script today. I usually get my script
Thank you,
together
niece.
but she really got us together. And so the big question that we have for this segment is did Amanda and Wes betray Ciara and Kyle, or did they betray the truth by playing around with the timeline? Because that's what they was doing the whole episode. And please also educate me because I feel
Ooh.
like there were so many things that I just didn't understand and get. And like with the Miha of it all, and like I'm like,
Oh,
what
girl.
on? And so yeah,
Yes.
let's get to it.
So, okay, this is like my point of view. I think that Amanda has always been shisty. She's always
Mhm,
been a girl that's been very jealous of anyone that has anything like successful or attention. Like mind you, Amanda's one of those girls who like observes what others have and then she's like or she makes fun of it because others have it
mhm,
and she doesn't have it. And she's also one of those girls who like if there's any man in vicinity that has like the number one boy in the group, like she needs to
mhm.
have the attention from that guy.
She got
That's why
Kyle,
she
and
tries
I
so
knew
hard.
about Kyle because that was the
Exactly.
only one who I knew about from Summer House. Like everybody talked about
Exactly.
Kyle.
Because he was the number one guy. The only reason that there was a show was because of Kyle for a long time. And
Mhm,
he clocked into work. Like he was messy. He was drunk all the time on TV. He was fighting all the time. Like he was very messy. He was just like what I find as like a very traditional East Coast man who like has a big personality and like the girly that he has is kind of like an accessory to him. And that really was Amanda and Kyle for a bit, but Amanda was also like that girl that always needed to be defended. Like he honestly, Kyle, like he was
oh
how do I
man.
say? Kyle was one of the guys who like he shows up and then she's like behind him and you're like, "Oh, she's
And she
here."
did that, and that's why Sierra whacked her ass and was like, "Girl, you are in the back, and I think it's gonna work just well with West because look, I did not type down the exact line, but baby, she whacked her
She
so bad. She
said,
had,
"You actually do need to be with a girl like her because Wes needs to be the show and she's exactly who you need to be with because she'll let you be the show."
Exactly.
She could be
No
meek, and she's just
backbone
like,
and meek. And she was quiet.
mhm,
I'm like, but that's true. And also, yes, that's what you've been
mhm.
doing, sister. Like, I think that's the part that like I'm like this. I read past the victim face, like girl, because I make it too sometimes. And so I'm like, girl, I'm not doing this with Miss Amanda. Like, I know that you done some shit, and so while you want to be here quiet, pouting and upset, and like acting like you didn't do
Well,
anything, acting
she was also drugs.
what she was doing, child.
Well, prescribed, but still,
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
she
And
was
that's what she
on
was
like,
giving. She's giving. She was
yeah,
on the
like
house prescribed. Was whatever it was, opioid, whatever. She was very
she was on something because she was just very much chilling and not really saying, not really reacting because she knew that she was gonna lose anyways. She's in a
oh, she
losing
was.
battle and she's just like, whatever, I don't care. People will get over it. Because she kept on saying like, I can't choose who I am attracted to, and Ciara's like, you actually can. And the
Exactly.
fact that like Amanda doesn't go through her brain, she's just like, no, I can't. Everything is feelings. It's like you can find someone attractive, but you like went for the opportunity, and you that's like a boundary that you shouldn't have crossed. Like that's weird. That's weird
Oh, and so
behavior.
to let the people know, I'm gonna butcher it, but Yadi is going to definitely fix this on up. So this is what I got from the big scandal of the season. And so
Hmm.
essentially, Kyle and Amanda were married. I don't know for how long, but apparently they were separating, going through separation. Actually, they're still legally married. So they were going through separation. And so in the midst of them going through separation, Ciara, who was I'm assuming was Amanda's best friend, the way she was talking, she's like, girl, I was always here for you. Was I
Yes.
on her side through it all. All of them are friends with Kyle. It's a friend group. They've been around for 10 seasons, 10 years, probably plus,
Yeah.
before the show. And
Yeah.
so, the dynamic of this is my girl, I'm around with my girl, where she fucked up. Or sorry, wasn't it Kyle, you fucked up. And then Ciara was dating West. I don't know that timeline about when she was dating West and what that was about. That part they never really talked about on the show, on the reunion for me. And so I don't
I
have
can
that.
give context after.
And so West was Ciara's man. They did show them like kind of canoodling. What was it, part 2 or part 3? Kind of like cozied on up throughout the season. And also he was dating this other girl, Miha, who she's not on the slides. But I just want to say my girl name because he wasn't saying it like that. And
Hmm.
so something broke out to where the paparazzi started seeing. Mind you, I think like people were already clocking that West and Amanda was getting a little bit too close. And they're like, why the hell y'all so close? And they're like, oh, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then I don't know if was it the baseball game that everybody saw that like blew up everything, or was it something before the baseball game that blew up
They
everything? That like,
had
wait,
they sent out a statement on Instagram like two
right. So
weeks
the
before they
statement
went
was
to
the
the
start.
baseball. Yeah, the statement was the start. Well, the statement was like confirmation because they kept denying it, denied. They were on Watch What Happens Live. Everybody denied it. Um, oh, so
It
she
was
was
the
on
game.
Xanax. Okay. Well,
Let's think about
uh,
it.
well, she was on something. And they had no feelings about it during the reunion. But like, no, it was that. So Ciara and West dated for like 10 months. And but she like met his family, went to a wedding. She went to like his home state and everything. Like they were dating. Like actually, they said I love you to each other. They slept together, all this stuff. That then they broke up. He did an interview with like New York Magazine or Vulture, whatever, and he basically did an interview to say I never liked her like that. Bad, 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 bad.
Whoa!
Yes, bad, bad, bad.
Whoa!
He was like, I
Wait,
never
he
liked
never
her
like
like,
who like that?
didn't like Ciara like that. Right.
And that's why was it RJ, KJ, one of the J's, the other
KJ.
black boy, he was mad because he was like, oh,
Mhm.
so you was playing in
Mhm.
our face because again, because West was talking about how he didn't know, and I love that Ciara brought that up. We are jumping a little bit around, but I love that Ciara brought up like because that another thing why I be sometimes a little standoffish from some of these shows that's predominantly white cast. My
Mhm.
job is the white fraternity, and I'm nigga as hell. But I think that like people when they don't actually talk about what that looks like and like what does that mean and like what how are they holding their white friends accountable, especially staying in those white spaces. Which Sierra, I want a little bit more. I don't know too much about you, girl, but let's talk a little bit more about that. And I love that she was saying y'all don't understand what it's like for me being a black woman in this predominantly white cast, predominantly white friend group
Mhm.
who has dated white men publicly, XYZ, the stuff I get from white people, from my like y'all will never understand that. And he was
Yeah.
gosh, I just can't believe that. Like I never thought of it
Oh
that
my
way.
God, no. West, it was so annoying that
So he's
West
really
was
excited
making
as
it about
everybody said.
himself. Wes made it about himself. He was just like, I just didn't know because people were calling me and my family racist. It's like, well, you did go to Vulture or whatever magazine to say that you never liked me like that, even though I was in your house with your family. And it's like that's like the cultural difference. It's like people of color and black people are not like introducing their significant other to just any random. Like that's fucking
Ever.
crazy
We're
to
not
me.
doing that. We're not doing
No,
that.
like that's fucking crazy to me. So that's why she thought it was like for real, because why would the fuck would he do that?
Exactly. I
Um,
will say I dated somebody
yeah,
in my Vermont era who was white, and they introduced me to their family like the first weekend that we met, and I was like, this is kind of crazy.
the first weekend you met. No,
Yeah,
no,
but I
that's
love a love bomb. We'll talk about that more on Love Island. I love a good love bomb. That's one of my toxic traits.
now you love a no, no. Love bombing is a no for me immediately. No, even in friend groups, like the people that are watching this that are my friends, they'll know that it took them months. Well, even you,
Yeah,
I'm like, no, you can't follow me on Instagram until
yeah,
like 6 months later. Like
period.
I'm just very much not that way. So when people are
Mhm.
that way, it's shocking and jarring to me. But that's how it was for like Ciara and Amanda. Like they instantly like clicked because Amanda was already friends with one girl that Ciara was friends with. So they clicked
Mhm.
because of that. Like they had that
Mhm.
common link. And then that girl left and like whatever, they just kept getting closer and closer and closer. And Amanda was, I mean, Ciara was like praying life into Amanda. She's like, "No, you're not just the wife. Like you can do this, you can do that, you can do that." And it was like kind of like sickening that she did this to her because Ciara was nothing but a good friend and nothing but like her number one fan. And especially in this season when she was like, I don't know, I'm so miserable with Kyle. She's like the first one that was like, "You don't need to be with him." And she was like
Mhm.
speaking life into her. And then Amanda to then go off and do this, like that was just like a special kind of sinistry, like sinister. Like I don't know, she's just sinister.
Yeah, and then you want to play victim, and that's the part that I just don't really like, and that's the part that I can't really vibe with. Is just like her walking off, being gone for a while, and then like even like I get
I heard it
not.
was for like 2 hours too that she
And it
left.
probably was. I get Kyle being like, like, hey, you have every right to feel how you feel, but just, it's a little weird for me, lay off. And I'm not,
Yeah.
because she did lay off, and she lied. And I love that they were like, LOL, that you did this public statement and you didn't say the people's names, and then you over here texting people separately. Like, no, say the names. Like, say the people who are involved. Say, you messed up. And I do agree with them. Like, they damn if they do, they damn if they don't. If they would have said the name, they would have got whacked. They didn't say the name, so they're getting whacked.
Okay, and you're damned if you do because you already freaking slept with
No.
each other and you're weird.
And
And you're
before I
gonna
go
lie
to
and you're gonna lie about saying that you never slept they didn't sleep together until after the statement. Yeah, okay.
and before we go to the next slide, I'm just like, the thing that was interesting to me is how, and like they're my age, they 30 something. So I'm like,
Mhm.
her even saying like you can't control who you like, who you love, XYZ, boom, boom, bam, who you're attracted to. You can. That's called your behaviors, your actions that you can control. And you can't control the feelings you have from someone, but you can control how you move on it. And she's because anyone never done this, and they're like, yeah, bitch, when we were in high school, like, what are you talking about? Like, and so I,
Oh,
I actually really enjoyed the Summer House. I do watch Summer House Martha Vineyard. Rest in peace. They
oh yeah, rest in peace. Rest in
you know
peace. I
oh,
loved the first season of that show, but the second season is where they lost me.
they did lose, but I was still there. I was still there, but they
I was
did.
there. I was there, but
I
I was
hate
there as a supporter, but not there as an I wasn't entertained.
they give me vibes. Like if I'm on camera, I'm not gonna act up like how I really act up. And like that was their downfall because they were like,
Yeah.
cameras are here with
Yeah.
me. But that's what we have to do with black people. We have to be like
Yeah.
very extra careful. Like I work, my jobs I got, child. Like I gotta be careful about how I come off across. Like again, you ain't gonna stop me from being a nigga saying I'm a nigga. That. Like what is that? But like in the sense of, but I'm not no girl who get drunk and all that stuff too. But I am one who gonna curse, who gonna cry, who gonna scream, who get in a verbal,
Mhm.
whatever. And that's just who I am. But there's sometimes where I like to be,
Prim
cute
and
and
proper.
and unfortunately, babes, we don't want to watch it, and that's why this white TV shows. That's why they be getting this on it because they don't really be caring, but that's because they have the right to not care because what's gonna happen to them. But anyway,
Mm,
Miss Sierra Miller. So I guess
my girl.
we've been talking about her. She is the moment. She is the season. She is the reason. I think I'm very interested in seeing like what this, and what I do hate is the way that like these types of scandals, like why she has to have a scandal to catapult her. Mind you, I love it. I love any black woman who getting their things. Ariana got hers. Let's see her get hers. But it's like to be associated with a scandal, and like again, it's gonna be far,
Mhm.
far back and all those types of things. But it's like she is more than that. Like I knew Ciara, she was
Yeah.
on Traders, right? Wasn't she on
Yeah.
like 2 seasons back? Yeah, that's why I saw her. I was like, oh, she fine as hell. Like I
Hmm.
love baddie. Like she look out. She almost made me watch Summer House with that. Um, the
A lot of
scandal.
people did. A
Yeah,
lot
I
of
was like,
people watched Summer House because of Traders, and Kyle was in Traders season 1 too, and they didn't want Amanda. They got Ciara.
exactly. We didn't want you, girl. And so, yeah, I think it was interesting. Let me see any other parts I wanted to talk about. I think it was so funny how they started off the episode with the dick leak as well. And he was like, damn, like, and he was like, let me see. Yeah, that's me.
And
Embarrassing.
Amanda was like, I never got those. Girl, please.
He's
Please.
so pick me. She a pick me victim. I can't. I can't. I do
Not a
think
victim.
Jesse.
She's picked me number one. She's picked me Anna. I
Hey,
can't.
hey, Jesse. Um,
Jesse? Oh no. You love him?
he's cute. I don't know nothing about him. What he do? I know he said he be singing songs about the girls.
Oh, he's just I don't know. I think sure he's conventionally attractive and he's tall. I just
I
think
don't
that
really care about tall.
he's just like so corny to me.
I love a cornball. You could be a
Yeah,
cornball.
same. But like I'm just like, oh, I don't know. But I mean he did survive cancer twice, so like kudos to
Oh my
him.
gosh.
Yeah. He has one singular testicle, so congrats to him. But he did that was like his whole storyline the first season that he like was his 5 year checkup from cancer from beating cancer twice and like I did like his trajectory season 1, but then he started talking and I said, "Oh, yeah."
Also, question: is he black or is he
Um he's
racial?
just he's just white.
He's a white man.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
see, oh, I'm embarrassing myself. Let me look him up again. Oh,
He's
he
just
is a white man.
I told you.
Girl, I didn't know how he looked
You
outside the
know,
reunion. He
you're
looked
not
handsome.
the only one that has thought that.
I am embarrassed. Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. West got whacked.
Oh,
I
I hate
love.
his little face.
I will say he looks horrible right there, but he did look a little at the reunion. At the reunion, I don't know the show, and so I was just like, oh, okay. All the pictures that he had, he looked like a mess. He looked a mess. Hey, Tati, baby. Uh, but I was a little fan. I was a little fan.
Oh
Um,
my God, no. I think that his proximity to blackness made him a little bit
and I
attractive
told
to
you I
people.
can't do no wiggers. I don't do wiggers. I can't. I can't be what you are. Be who you are. Pride. I can't do nobody who is white trying to be too much ingratiated into the culture. That freaks me out. It gives me the ick. It gives me all those things. Because what are you doing?
Correct. So I think that is the reason why people thought he was cool. Like he had a job at Complex. He was like talking about sneakers and sports and whatever the hell. And I'm just like, have you ever been inside of the Complex office? It's all white people. So it's just like a facade. Like I don't know. I'm just like,
I can't do it. It's icky to me. And so I love that everybody was on his head. I do love he was so stupid for letting his girl go and not following her. Like he's just I need are they still together currently?
yes, they were in Italy like last week.
Do you think that they're going to be and I hear he's not coming back to the show. Do you think that they're going to be
Tired.
together after like this stuff really blows over? Like they really are going to be a pair for a while, or do they have what it meant? Because if everybody's saying that she's just a wildflower who go wherever, she attach her stuff like a stick of bug.
So she famously stayed with Kyle for 4 years because people told her, or three, yeah, 4 years because people told her your marriage will not last longer than 3 years. And she said that on the show. She said, Congratulations, happy anniversary, 4th year." People kept saying that, whatever. And that day, she was like, "I want to separate." So
Um,
that's the kind of she's a Leo. So like that's the kind of girl she is. She's very calculated. No offense to Leos, but you know, you guys like a
Oh
show.
look, my main girl Leo. I don't wonder if she on the show. Child, look,
I think they'll be together out of spite for a long time. I think it'll be at least a year before they break up because of spite, just because of out of spite.
I hope that she heals, and I think Dara or Ciara, whoever
Hmm.
said that, like I really do hope that she gets some healing. Don't really care to see it. I hope that she's not. I guess she gonna still be who still talks to her.
So they have this spin-off show called In the City.
Oh
And
yes,
so
in the
in the city is Kyle, Amanda, and Lindsay. So Kyle and Lindsay still talk with Amanda because they just filmed the reunion for In the City. So they were
mhm.
still like they were seen out and like seen like enjoying each other's companies and laughing, whatever. So they still because again, Kyle and Lindsay have been on Summer House since season one. They are like clocking into
They did
work.
twins.
Yeah, they're correct. They're twinning them. They like clock into work. Like they do. So
Mhm.
I do think that they'll film with her. I don't think Ciara is going to be in any single like shared house with Amanda. There's no way. There's no reason to.
There's no reason to, and also once you betray me to this level, and like I'm now
You're
embarrassed from
dead
the
to
world.
me.
It doesn't matter how much I'm elevating. I'm embarrassed because of you. Bitch, you're done. We're done. Anyway, so that concludes the summer house. I do want to get back into it. So question: do you watch Winter House too? Is it the same people? Is it a variation of the? Okay.
So it's kind of like traders. Like you know that there's like there's some people from the same shows, but then there's other people from other shows, but it's all Bravo. So it's some people from
Oh.
Below Deck, some people from
Mhm.
Below Deck, some people from I don't think Real Housewives. I can't remember, but it's like a
I
lot of
think
Below Deck and stuff.
Ashley, Ashley from Potomac, I think, was on the episode now because I think she was talking to Kyle. Kyle talked to everybody. He was they talked about him and Megan.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know. Kyle used to be hot, but then there was this thing, this era that he did not look like too good. Like he was a little allegedly on
I
drugs,
just
and
I
then
just
like
I don't like the Aryan look. So anyone who's blonde, blue eyes, to me.
I wish I could say the same, but next case. That's not my favorite, but And then now let's get into the Real Housewives of
Yeah,
Atlanta. I know my
yeah.
so mad at me
Well,
that I ruined her format.
oh my God. I mean, first off, this cast photo, amazing because I fucking love like a cheetah leopard moment. Love.
They're really making a comeback. Like the girls are
Because
really
last season,
now this season has been everything. Like this season is going to be one of the greatest. It is the greatest, most recent season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's not the golden years yet, because it's too early to tell, child. We gotta see how
well, they
everybody.
don't have Nene, so it's kind of tough.
OMG, hey, hey,
Ah,
hey.
oh my God, that's my fiance. Hi.
Ah! But, and so what we about to get into with Real Housewives of Atlanta. So Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's a lot of storylines going on, and a lot of sort of sideline conversations, people beef with this person. But I feel like the main thing that's going
Mhm.
on in Real Housewives of Atlanta right now is that we have Team A, we have Team B, and then we have K Michelle on an island. And so who's like Team B, but whatever, whatever. And so real quick, from top to bottom, babes, we got Angela, we got dead down in the middle, Miss Portia. We got Phaedra with her blonde hair. She needs to retire. I don't like Phaedra with her blonde hair all the time. Like it's just very tired and old looking. We got Miss Drew, who and she looks good though in this picture, but like I'm just tired of the blonde. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
sometimes we got to go. And then we got Miss Drew Sidora, and Miss Cynthia Cheekbones Bailey. What I love about these group of ladies is that when they come together, it's love, like fun, a little shade. Like it's not too nasty, it's not too hard feelings. Angela was really going toe to toe with one, two, three of these bitches. Oh no, just two of them from last season. She was going to the Phaedra. Her and Drew were cool, but they were the cool that I'ma still check you no matter how cool we are. But we'll move forward. And then Cynthia was a friend to all. And I think that what I really liked and what I really appreciate is how she came and she, squashed the hatchet, however, or buried the hatchet. However, Portia did say she was gonna sleep with your man. And yes, it was a joke. She didn't really mean that. But like it's just I'm not about to play around. I'll be just talking about with my husband. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Correct.
with infidelity and this and that. And like it's a little too comfortable and casual for me. And so I'm gonna eventually warm back up, but baby, I'm gonna have to make sure I keep you in your place. And Angela has been checking her and clapping her and her some of her confessionals, whatever, whatever. And then we got
Mhm.
looking at my notes. I'm not getting all that. Then we have Miss Portia. Portia is really surprising me in such a pleasant way.
Oh,
She
I
did
was
not
gonna
scare
say,
last season.
I love Portia because I mean, she is evil sometimes,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
she's evil sometimes and also like dumber than I have never met a real person in real life that is like Portia, and that's why I think she's amazing TV. Like I will want her on my TV for as long as Atlanta will go on. I know she's been doing this for what, like 12 years? Like
Probably season 6, I believe, is when
yeah,
she came.
she's
Season
been
6
doing this for a long ass time
or
and
5.
she fucking knows, except she was gagged a little bit with that like her
The Ring.
yes, she was gagged a little bit with that, but like
She was gagged.
I,
You can tell she was gagged. So for
she
people
was
who don't,
like,
Phaedra or not Phaedra, Portia's ex fiance and baby's father, Dennis the Menace, Dennis McKinley, Hot Dog King, came down to the house, child, and was like, you know, I saw you was at CultureCon, which shout out to CultureCon, one of our clients. I saw you was at CultureCon, and you were, you know, talking about, and I'm loving this era of Portia, like very open about like I'm dating a man, I'm dating a woman, like you know, this is what it is.
mm-hmm.
Figure out what's for me. Mind you,
Yes, by
you're not dating a man.
representation. Happy
Correct.
Pride.
I wish she had a better man because she's not really dating that man. She's just playing around with that man. Like she's really dating Sway. You can tell she's dating Sway in a very
Yeah.
different way versus that guy. Like I think he's just arm candy, and she ain't want to do nothing with him. Like, but I'm with her. Like he a little bit too. Again, too. I can't do that. You know what I mean? And so,
Well, I think it's because she's used to being with a woman now. She's like,
period. And so Dennis gonna say, well, here's your ring or whatnot, which I think symbolizing that, like, girl, like, you know, you said when we want to get serious, that mind you, look at a mess, gruff, scrap. I'm like, Dennis, you know you can look better than that. You look better than that last season. This season, every time Dennis is shown to my screen, he's looked like he's one day away from getting a haircut.
no, I fear that that's her in production fucking with him though.
And it might be. And so, and like you can tell Portia was so gagging. Portia's like, what the fuck is happening and why is he here? Did y'all know he was gonna do this? Like, And my thing is that's of course there's gonna always be love and deep emotional connection there, but like I'm like, girl, y'all, it hit you that hard, Portia? Like to where you were like
She was just
start
gagged. She was
tears, she was
like
gagged.
she knows how to, she's been doing this for a long time, so she's
I
been
didn't say
not
that.
just a paid actor. No, but I do think that no, I think that was a real reaction from
It
her.
was, it was,
Like
it was.
like I think that was a real reaction from her because she was like, mm. Yeah,
But
I think because she's so seasoned, like
yeah.
she really was like, what the fuck? Like this was
Mm-hmm.
not what I wanted for my storyline.
Yeah, and you know she's gonna pop up in here, and then we got Miss Phaedra, who she's still not serving any storyline. She still needs to be the mother
It's
to a
so
friend of the
sad.
show, but
It's really sad
she's
that she's
still
just, I mean, she like she comes for the jokes. She's funny. She like
will be a
she's
friend.
good. Yeah, she's good. She's a friend of, yeah.
She's a friend of, and I think that now that Cynthia has really shown the girls how you can be a friend of and still, because here's the thing, me being a friend of, especially if I start as an OG babes, you're not gonna knock me for being a friend of. Like if I started working full time, you're not about to clock me for being part time, making what I was making full time, and not even having to be there all the time, and y'all not all in my business. Yeah, we're gonna do that every time. And so I think that people need to follow her model. And I heard like Carol Radziwill from Real Housewives of New York has followed her model, and like they wanted to give her an apple, but she was like,
Oh,
I want to be a friend because Miss Cynthia is a friend, and I'm liking how she's being a friend. Like I'm hearing people from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's like really, and I think that that's the way that they should be really reintroducing our vets and our original housewives and things of that nature, and like having them still come and play. But like your storyline has rants, you know, its course.
yeah.
So have you still be a part of the group to make up, especially to shake them, get them together. Please bring back Marlo. I miss Marlo. But
That's not gonna happen.
ever. I love her
Mm-mm.
so much. But I don't know. I feel like Marlo is humble enough to come back as a friend of and will be fine. As it is just who fucking with Marlo because she's not fucking with Portia. And so we'll see how that is. And I will say, Team A, Team B, everybody on this season, it's all hail Queen Portia. Like that is who they are bowing down, making their way for. And I get it. Her star quality, her star power really is so imminent. And like seeing her in the like interview she got with like Z-Way and stuff like that. And like, it's so funny. I can't wait to watch it. Have you seen it?
Mhm. Yeah, I watched half of it. I was literally watching it in the Uber to prepare for
Ah,
this. But she honestly, there's just like no one like her.
there's
Like
no
I
one
don't
like
know.
her. And what I love is that like she is really outshining her big sis in like how do you her big sis knee leaks and how and nobody can
Hmm.
go knee leaks. So let me be very clear on that. But she's outshining her and like how can you come back with grace and really usher in this new era? Because it's not old housewives anymore. Like the house that
Yeah.
Nene has built, that's not what housewives, that's not what Bravo, that's not what reality TV is anymore. And Nene did
Yeah.
build it. Get it. She don't want to change it. She in her 50s, probably in her 60s now.
I
Because
mean, I would love to see how she acts on Girls Trip.
I can't wait. It was such a great trailer. I was watching it with Emily next door and she
Yeah,
was
I'm
like,
like,
wait, what is this? And I was like, yes, girl, this is all the housewives. They got like 7 or 9 of them. Like that's the main
yes.
girls going on a road trip to these different cities, the 6 cities. And like they're gonna give us a show. They're going
Yeah.
to give us
I'm
a show.
excited to see how it goes. Like obviously trailers be sometimes deceiving.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
hope they're gonna
excited
do
to see.
that. Like I
Mhm.
know Real Housewives of Orange County gonna really feed me. I love Real Housewives of Orange County. I'm a late entry to them. I started them 2 years ago, three maybe three now. It's so
I
good.
haven't I haven't delved into that. I actually haven't delved into any like West Coast. I mean, I'm on Beverly Hills still. I'm on season 6 of Beverly
Oh,
Hills.
and honestly,
I
the
know.
golden era of Beverly Hills, like honestly, like, it gets worse. Like sadly, girl, like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like even when Garcelle comes, it gets worse. It doesn't get good. Like there's some moments that are so good, and it's like oh my gosh, what's happening? What's going on? But like that, like Brandy Glanville era, Yolanda Hadid era of like Beverly Hills, Adrian Malouf, even top tier
Oh my
Camille,
God.
they were eating, chowing
Yeah,
like that. Was
Brandy just got fired
Lisa
where I'm
Vanderpump,
watch.
like
Yeah.
like once Lisa left, and Lisa ate with them taglines towards the end, bitch. She said, "Girl, I'm passionate about dogs, just not too crazy about bitches." What she said, throw me to the wolves. I should return leading the pack. The crown is heavy, darling. Leave it where it belongs. Like Lisa Vanderpump is definitely one of my top housewives, but so is Heather Dubrow on Real Housewives of Orange County. I love her. I want to be Heather Dubrow. I can't. I'm a little bit too late in life, child. I gotta really, and I don't want to find nobody. So I gotta really, get into some roles, some dough to live a life like she lived. But I'm like, oh,
I
not
mean, it's never too late.
way, but child, But anyway, all in all, Team A, fun, light, enjoying all their storylines. Even Drew, who's going through quite a bit with her divorce with Ralph, like quite a bit with like the people. Drew is the easy target, and she's not, and they need to just let it go. Like I think they'll do better picking on like a veteran like Portia and really like Phaedra. The only thing about we can't fuck with nobody like Phaedra because she's really gonna get you in the dirty, in the
She's
dark.
just so good at comebacks and she reads people to filth. So it's like you can't.
Shady in the sense of like you
Yeah.
don't know what you got going on, and just like with Angela, I believe allegedly all the stuff that Angela was saying that like girl, you had somebody come up to me and allegedly was like well, da, da, da. I believe that. Phaedra, she's like, damn, am I the Godfather? Yes, Phaedra, you are the Godfather, and that's how I like to live. Like I want to live like Phaedra, quiet as kept, like it's my girl. But anyway,
People afraid.
exactly.
Mm.
People are afraid. They think I'm gonna come for them. Snap. I used to have that
Oh,
fear in people's
Mia.
hearts. I don't anymore because I'm just a jokey joke now. So here are girls. Oh my goodness. I don't know why my niece got
No.
this picture of Pinky. But all right, y'all. We have Pinky Cole, K Michelle, Shamia, and Kelly at the bottom. So starting with
Shamia.
Miss Pinky
Mm.
Cole. Pinky, I can throw a rock and hit 10 people you owe. Like, I am still gagging at the fact that like Pinky is and she's still richer than me, girl. I know it. But like she's going through so much. I will say though, out of Team B, Pinky is the most likable. Pinky is the one who's able to dive between Team A and Team B seamlessly. Pinky is the one who's able to be, like, yeah, I fucked
Yeah.
up. I was that, like, and like a lot of people didn't like her at the beginning. She was a little bit too corny. She won herself over to people. And so, like, shout out to Miss Pinky. We got our
Good
girl,
for
K.
her.
It's a moment of silence for K. Michelle. K. Michelle was supposed to come on the show and really come guns a-blazing. And when I first saw that first episode, maybe even the second episode, I said, oh, yeah, K. Michelle here to play. And even with the Twitter stuff, like, I was like, look,
Mm.
OC is the show. OC is the show. even with the Twitter stuff, I'm like, I get it. K Michelle's from that era, like that era reality. Like I
Yeah.
was on Twitter in 2009, baby, so I know when the girls like was on, on them TV shows and that like, because that was, that was how we engaged with them, and so it was like.
Yeah.
That's it. When we had to make sure we chose our tweets carefully, or we was gonna be in Twitter jail.
Correct.
And it was like,
Correct. Correct. When you were tweeting from your phone, texting the
from your
Twitter.
phone, what is it, 6466 or whatever,
No.
66466 or
40404 or
that's what
something
it
like
is.
that.
Yeah. It was the 40. Yeah, baby, I had Twitter in class.
Exactly. Exactly.
Girl with my little blackberry. But I miss that era so bad. And so that's why I was really looking forward to having K Michelle here. And like I was looking at Carlos King's interview, love Carlos King. And he was talking about or not him, Blue Toulouse, love Blue Toulouse. That's my girl. She makes me go one of my besties. Love her.
Mm.
I love
I need to check her out.
the way that she talks about these shows, pop culture, reality television, all those things, but she like always thinks about it in sort of like a critical and like even like a really like aware lens. It's not just like a haha, that was a good read. It's just like, okay, let's talk about why, like, and it's not like the fake deep stuff like the 2020 2022 woke era of people being like, you saying that you're
Yeah.
hungry really going to offend this community. Like, no, but it's really like, let's be mindful of when we're talking about these people. And she brought up about K Michelle, like K Michelle is giving like there's a depth of darkness of like of an insecurity that she is working through in real time on the show that we're seeing. She has issues with her
Yeah.
body. They just on the most recent episode, as you know, as we all know, or people who've been following, she's holding back. She is holding back. There is
Yeah.
she's
being
had
too aware of the cameras.
she's too aware. She's had some surgeries done, and like she has silicone in her body and all those things, and they've been trying to like work to get that out, and they say she ain't gonna never get it out. Boom, boom, bam, the third, and that's been the journey we've been following of her trying to get all that out. What she talked about in the last episode, our last week's episode, was essentially, girls, she's trying to get one of them new, because the old BBLs was big booty Judies, and now
Correct.
girls
Now
trying to
she
get
wants to be like,
and she
a
was
little
like,
cute.
get that. And I'm like, hey, after being on the table and doing all that, like, I would be terrified of getting anything done. Anything. Because then you'll be like Brandy Glanville. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like,
oh
you go
my God. Her face, insane.
more work done is
Yes.
wild. And it's like,
Yes.
again.
But I honestly think she's just addicted to that. Like, there's an addiction that comes from like getting work done. Like, not, I mean, I've gotten my boobs done and all that stuff, but I'm just like, I would never. Know. Well, I got a breast reduction, but like, I wouldn't want to go under again. But I'm also like I'm not opposed to. But some people really get.
When I get some money, when I pay my credit cards down this year, next year, when you see Sterling is on a vacation for like
you're like turkey.
I'm getting my edges done. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely get my edges done. I did want to get them, but I like my teeth.
No, I get like leave your teeth alone. You're fine.
I wanted to bring it bad because that was the thing. Before my edges, I was like, oh, let me get my, a little work.
Yeah, a little working. It's true. I'm not mad at it. I think that some people.
I'm leaking when I'm at an award show and it's stopping me from doing my day to day. Maybe I need to put the knives down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, but I do think that because she is, to turkey teeth, that's hilarious. But I think that because she's in the world of like just seeing how everybody is getting their work done all the time, and they are getting good work. She's like, okay, well then I could go to that person to get my body done and look like that because other people have gotten it. But some people's bodies just reject it. Like that's the thing. It's like some people's bodies literally are telling you stop doing this shit. And I think until she gets to that point,
and it's hurtful too because it's just like, girl, you used to be a star and now you flopping hard. In the flop, let's go to my sister Shamia. I love Shamia though. I really am a fan of Shamia. Like, I think that like she is.
Her husband scares me.
Why?
Because he's controlling. He don't want her to do anything.
Allegedly. I saw her interview with Carlos King. I saw her interview with Carlos King, and I think that there's a silent expectation that he does have over her that like she's like that she has not manifested, child, but it has indoctrinated into her
Ingrained.
brain,
Yeah.
ingrained. Thank you, ingrained. That's the word I was looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
That's ingrained in her, and that's the way that she shows up. And like she's, which I'm like, girl, you haven't even been with him that long.
That's what I'm
Period.
saying.
um, and I don't know. I'm from Texas, and so I'm from the South, and so I'm so used to these sort of like traditional, like whatever relationships that really do be like, okay,
Mm.
period. Tati don't like nobody, so I'm very surprised she likes Shamia. Please tell me your thoughts. Um, and so I
I
think that like,
yeah, I understand, but I think because I'm East Coaster girl, Jersey down. I reject that. I reject
oh
that.
no.
As soon as I feel controlled, you lost me. Like,
Exactly. And I think that that's what I love about some. I love that that's the what the impetus whatever of housewives like is for these women to be independent and do not stand on
yeah.
their men and to not like to have to rely on their men and like quite as kept it's like how a lot of women get through it and we're gonna get to Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I need to move us all through, child, because we got a lot to talk about with Love Island,
Mm,
um
mm.
but I think about like a lot of like ruler girl, you better leave your man, especially with your new nose, but which
She's
we'll get
like, it's
we'll get
crazy.
into. But I think that I think that Shamia is definitely doing a lot of stuff for Gerald. I think she's trying to have this boy for Gerald, and like I think it's like I think even if he's not telling her this is what you need to do, there's some pressure that he has put on her in through the past, through conversations, through all these types of
Or off
things.
camera.
It's clearly or off camera, allegedly, and don't work me, don't knock me down.
Allegedly.
Them Africans,
Allegedly.
the Africans, they say that they want their men. They they want the boys. Like he has two daughters. He wants a son,
But
and
like
he
that's kind of that's like controlling 101. Like, why
and,
do you need a third?
somebody to do with their
Why do you
body.
need?
You already have two kids.
That's what I'm
And one of
saying.
the most recent kid is going through a lot of health complications and things of that nature. And so it's like you don't know if that's going to happen again. And so that's scary. Anyway. And so Shamia's clicking down. She's beat up with Portia. I think she has sucked and gotten into everybody's ear and told them get that bitch. And they have been trying to, and Portia's been whacking them down. However, I do love Miss Kelly with her play with it. Play with it. With Portia. Girl, Miss Kelly, she got it, she got it. I think Kelly is showing us a lot through her journey. And I think that this team is very, very, very this is they're not the losing team in the sense of the team A is just so like whatever, whatever, but I feel like they are going through the most
Mhm. I
like
think they're growing. They're growing to be like being on TV and like I think they're growing. It's different when you have Portia and Phaedra like fucking they've been doing this forever. They know what the fuck to do. They know how to react. They know like besties with
up
production
and down.
and
Exactly.
they know how to go through the ups and downs on TV. I think this group is they need to like grow through that.
I think he putting a little bit of the pressure on her, but or he has put the pressure on her.
Yeah.
I think that she is now doing this for herself, but I do think there's
Yeah.
something in the back of the mind that he has done that to her. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
wrapping up with this, going on to K Michelle and her talking about this plot and this scheme about these people talking about her toes, her cat stinking, and what was the third? And that she wanted Drew's alleged man. I need her to move forward. She's too beautiful, she's too talented, and
Yeah.
she's too much of a star to be slumming like she has been slumming. And like I really do hope that she looks at herself this season and that she really does see that like I did do a little bit too much. And here's the thing: do what you do, but just have some accountability. And like you running away from Drew, you running away from like you're being nice to Portia and this and that. Are you really nice to Portia? It's like she's being very calculated. She's trying to make sure
Yeah.
she's with Phaedra, and it's like maybe
Yeah.
she knows. Maybe she thinks that Phaedra's putting the battery in Portia's back, and she's really the one. Like, and I do think, and a lot of people have talked
A
about
little
this.
bit of that.
K Michelle thought she was going to be like a Nene or something walking into this bitch, like she's Jocelyn Hernandez, and then everybody's gonna bow down. And there's that. Portia is a vet, and she's showing you girls how she's a vet, and she's lucky that Kenya Moore is not in the room because if Kenya and Portia was in the room, unfortunately, K girl, you would be even
Yeah.
more right. And Kenya don't play one with nobody. She's on everybody neck. Who is that hoe? Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
on
Oh,
to Rise of Rhode Island. Before we get into our
Love Island.
Island, TCCs.
Mhm.
J-Mac. Yes, Bronwyn is the perfect example. You get on the show, you get some coins, you leave that
Yep.
man.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you don't have the same life that you once had. So
Thank
I want
God.
to get
With the gout
into
dick.
Sucker. I want to get into the overall season with you. Let me
Yeah.
see what I don't like this K. Hopefully she come back. I hope she comes back next season as her real self and like stop looking at the camera, stop trying to be prompted, stop trying to do all that shit. Like, girl,
Yeah.
just live,
She's
just
too
be.
aware of it. Yeah.
Period. Team Joe Ellen. That's me. That's me. Do you like Joe Ellen? Still.
Okay. Let's talk about how Rula said she wanted a nose job for forever and finally gets one, and that's the one she gets. First off, I already thought she got a nose job.
Miss Maddie.
Yeah,
Period.
Team Alicia and Team Rosie, period. Okay.
Of course you'll be Team
Joellen.
Rocky. That's your Tootsie.
So Joellen, this is my thing with Joellen. I think she's great TV. I think that like the show would not be the same without Joellen. I just
Mm-hmm.
think she's fucking annoying. Like I just think she's
Mm-hmm.
so fucking annoying. She like
Yeah.
there's something inside of me that would never I don't know. She has like rehearsed lines in her. She kind of reminds me of Heather on Salt Lake City where like you know
Oh,
how Heather has
hey.
rehearsed she has rehearsed lines in her confessionals. So that's
That's
where
not
Joellen like lost me a little bit, but then she gained me. Like I liked her the first episode, then I was like, "Oh no, 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 no." And then I was like, "Okay, I understand because between her and Liz, I like Joellen more."
mm-hmm. So
Mhm.
we're gonna get into some of the beefs because I definitely want to get into some of the beefs. But
Mhm.
sorry, my boss just teams me and I got my work computer up. Look, when the boss called, baby, I'm still so assistant coded trained.
Mhm. You're like intermission, intermission.
I
This
don't
is
even be
live
on my
TV.
phone at this time. Exactly. Anywho, so okay, my overall thoughts of Real Houses of Rhode Island came out the gate swinging. Amazing show. This is why you need to bring back. And so when I had my Bravo corner with DT and Maddie, we talked a lot about.
Mhm.
You better turn that to in the meeting.
Right.
It does say I'm busy. It says red. It usually says offline though, but I'm on my computer and I have it. Liz does have issues. The grind never stops. Child. The
Mhm.
grind never stops.
Child.
But so yeah, so I think they came out the gate swinging. We talked about this very early on when they first premiered. I think that you need to bring niche housewives, and you need to bring or from these niche towns and these niche communities, and you also need to bring real friends. And I don't think
Yeah.
everybody needs to be friends, but there needs to be a core four or a core five. You always start
Yeah.
around with a core four, core five, and then they have their people that branch out, and then you just organically build. Eventually, it'll probably be three who will last a few more seasons on. But it's like
Mhm.
that is the ensemble sort of makeup. That's how you really
Yeah.
get invested. That's how we want real
Agree.
relationships. And like, don't get me wrong. Like, for instance, me and you, we just made each other last year. I'm sure we'll be very
Yeah.
entertaining on the show. But at the end of the day, we gotta have some people that really know the depths,
Like
the people that
history.
know me
Yeah.
and all my different names that and gone by, and all
Yeah.
the different like, me in Texas, me in Vermont, me in LA, like
Yeah.
all those types of things. Like, we need people who really know us, who really know those. Like, you weren't homeless. We'll get to that.
Exactly.
But like, you know
Ooh.
what I mean? It's like those are the things that I think that has made this show so great. And we have people who are just unapologetic and like I'm sure they care
Mhm.
about fame in the sense of like they're vain, but they're not fame hungry in this sense of like nowadays everybody wants to be an influencer, everybody wants to like get a
Yeah.
platform, everybody wants to do all these types of things, and that's what I'm tired
Yeah.
of. And we're gonna talk a little bit about more of that on Love Island, but it's like
Agreed.
I'm and I get it. If I was hot, I mean I am hot, but if I was young, hot, and fly like these kids was back in the day, like and I wasn't worried about a career and all these types of things, then maybe I'd be doing this shit too. But
Mhm.
that's
The career part.
people of like
Mhm.
they they're paid already and they live in a good life. Like Rhode Island is enough for them. They don't need to be in a New York. They don't need to be in a Beverly Hills or
Yeah.
like a these major cities. Like they're good in Rhode Island. And so that's my overall oh Jayla is late because she is
No, Rula's new nose is insane.
insane. Okay. Anything about what you have to say about the first season before we get into some of the feuds?
The first season, incredible, show-stopping, never been done before. Whatever the fuck Lady Gaga said. Like I was sat from the first episode. Like I have never been that obsessed with a franchise, with this franchise. Like it usually takes like 3 episodes for me to like something. But no, this one I was like, and
But you
unfortunately
are, Mom.
Liz, exactly. But he is Ma. Like Liz did
So
have that like amazing line in the first episode or second episode, but then everything went downhill for her.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay.
Mhm.
The first
Mhm.
thing to talk about and discuss the Liz versus Alicia. So Liz versus
Mhm.
Alicia, they started off as sort of really close when they first came onto the scene. Liz has known Alicia since she was born. Liz is old as hell. And you
And
know,
she won't let you forget it.
but she won't let
She
you forget
won't
it.
let you forget it.
She's the matriarch of the show. Liz, for the people who didn't watch the previous shows, or the previous few months that we talked about, Rhode Island, a quick little recap of them. Liz is a cannabis entrepreneur lady. She just got a little menopause gummy, this and that.
Hmm.
Money Down, her and her little man Gary, who is technically one of her cousins, that she was like, "Girl, we're gonna talk about the reunion next month." But like, whatever. She's like, I didn't think that was gonna be a big deal." Okay, and Alicia.
Girl.
Bubbly. I do think Alicia. A lot of people liked Alicia immediately, but I think they've grew to love Alicia and Alicia to be like the spot. Which, hey, I'm a Joanna girl through and through, but I'm not gonna be a hater. Alicia is the star of the show. Like everyone loves Alicia. She's sweet. She's funny. She's quirky. I want to cry.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like she's very like just herself. She's showing us all of it. She's showing us
Hmm.
how to with this man who ain't trying to. Well, he did put the ring on it, but like barely, and like not trying to marry her for real. XYZ, boom, boom, bam. The big.
Hmm.
You want to tell us about the big blowout between these two?
Oh gosh, they were like share. They were at this mansion during the Berkshires or what? No, where was that? The Newport. They
Yes,
were in Newport, Rhode Island.
Newport Castles or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were in the Newport Rhode Island castle. They were there for a couple days, and then they were like sharing each other's like deepest, darkest secrets and like bearing it all. And Alicia's like, I mean, it's hard for me because to hear all you guys have great families because I was homeless. That triggered Liz because Liz knows Alicia. She knows her family. And she loves a cracker. She does. She bitches love a summer. But Liz immediately triggered by that word because I guess she knows her family. She kept on saying, I want to protect your family. Don't say that they're homeless. Don't say that they're homeless. I want to protect your family. I want to protect your. And it's kind of like, okay, well, were you me? Were you living my experience? Because here's the thing. She technically was homeless. If she didn't have her
She
aunt
was
to
homeless.
Yeah, if she didn't have her aunt to like help her out and take them in, I had the same exact situation that happened to Alicia with me. And
Hmm.
I wouldn't have been able to move back to New Jersey and go to school in New Jersey if my aunt didn't let us sleep in her 2-bedroom apartment with like 5 of my cousins.
Hmm.
And like
And it's like,
that is homelessness.
yes, and that is her life. And like, here's the thing. And again, Liz old as hell, and so homeless means very differently to her than what it means in this new generation.
Yeah.
When I moved to LA, I lived in Airbnbs. I came here with a good chunk of
Yes,
change. I was living in Airbnbs. I was homeless. I did not have a home. I didn't have.
correct.
I was paying rent to my Airbnbs, but this is before that. Like people started living in Airbnbs consistently. Like you know
Correct.
what I mean. And so it's like there's variations of what homeless means. It doesn't always mean that you're like over here, like and it doesn't mean that you're without resources. It means you're without a home. And so I
Yeah.
think that what I really vibe with Alicia on, and I also understand the generational difference and why Liz was like how she was, but she did too much to me. It was too
Oh
much. Like
my gosh, she was insane.
you want homeless? Stop it. You're gonna embarrass your family. How, I'm gonna do what to my family? This is my story. This is my truth. And here's the thing too.
Yeah.
Just like people share things that their parents are like, well, I never abused you. I never did that. You think whacking me upside the head wasn't abuse, baby? It was, and I'm here to tell you it was. Again, this is my
Hmm.
story, this is my truth. My dad kicked
Hmm.
us out. We had our home, we had our own. She was disrupted from her normal anyway.
Yes.
And so I think that it's interesting how that was what really shook them up. And it seems like, and don't want to get too much into the reunion, it seems like they should be in a better place now. Or
Mm.
who knows? Maybe they're in a better place because Liz met everybody else. But I think that like I do think that the emotional core of the group. I think that
Yeah.
Anisha is such a heart of the group, and I think that
Hmm.
Liz is such a maternal figure to everybody. She again won't let you forget it, and I think that like when they're not right, a lot of other people not right either.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think
I agree. The
what
thing about Rhode Island also is that you know how every series of the franchise, like every all of them, they have a like core theme. Like I
mm-hmm,
think the reason about why people are obsessed with Rhode Island is because the core theme is familial ties, just
boom,
like New Jersey. Like it's
mm-hmm,
like that is the through line. Just like Beverly Hills, it's like luxury and like there's like very different through lines, but
mm-hmm,
specifically for Rhode Island, it's familial ties and how everyone is interconnected. And I think
mm-hmm.
that's why people are so obsessed immediately because it's just like so reminiscent to what Real Housewives of New Jersey like originally was.
Exactly, and it makes you think of your people. And it makes you think, bitch, if I was in here with
Yeah.
da 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 da, and they said this and that, like, what would this look like? And so, yeah,
Hmm.
shout out to them. I'm a team Alicia in this regard. I
Same.
do love Liz. I will say Liz is crashing out. Liz is clicking down. Liz is swinging everybody. Like the
Literally.
jumped on Joe Ellen and is like,
That was
whatever, fuck off,
crazy.
wild. But what I love about Liz is that like she's just a real bitch. Like she might exaggerate things in her head, but she gonna be real about it. Her and Rula just like, like, hey girl, you said some things about me, and
Hmm.
I don't agree with it. Look at your husband and what he got going on. Point blank, period. Like, I love that
Hmm.
she's able to be like, no, but you did do that. And like she's not scary. Like Liz looked like she'll beat every bitch up in that in the cast. And that and I get why Ashley was
Yeah, I think that Liz is real in her reality.
like, I'll take there.
Yeah.
Right there. Shout out
Hmm.
to the girls. Shout out to the girls. My
Oh,
favorite duo, La La and Joe
oh
Ellen.
my God, this nose. I
This
can't.
knows, baby. Look, I will say, Rula and Joe Ellen really are the messy center of the show. Like, of course, we got all
Yeah.
these other feuds, but like the thing about Brian, which is starting to get on my nerves, but I'm still into it. But the thing about Brian, so for people who don't know, just to recap some of the people, Rula's husband Brian essentially has been cheating on his girl for years. And the mistress kept popping around. The mistress is somebody who Joellen know. And so the mistress, which I'm like, all right, Joellen, like I get it. Like this is the part of Joellen that annoys me. Of like she has like I feel like she has this need to always be right.
Yes.
And like she has this like I'm telling you like no like I'm not making this up. You think I'm making it up? Like I can prove it. I'm not making it up. Like let me show you the screenshots. Let me show. I get it, girl. I get it. He cheated. This is the girl.
Like
You
she's
slip
trying way too hard. If the
now
wife doesn't care, you shouldn't care. You shouldn't care more than her.
and just drop it. And my thing is, I've learned that lesson at 31 that I feel like Joe Ellen girl, however old you and your fine husband are, y'all need to get with the program. And
Yes.
so, what I got on here? What I got on here? Were Joe Ellen's questions fair, or do you feel like she went too far? And so, for people who don't know, Joe Ellen has been questioning Rula and everything, all season long. Of like, well, did you know that he was here doing this? Well, what about this? What about that? And Rula has been saying, it's AI. It's not real. That's not what happened. It's made up. The mistress is lying. That's a doctor report. I actually, Andy, Rula, like it's been sending me. But what do you think? Do you think fair questions are going too far?
During the show or the reunion? The show?
No, the show.
Um, I think that Joellen at first, because obviously obviously the producers are like producing this, obviously. So like I think the producers were like, this girl is gonna be, she's gonna it's like a rat with fucking cheese. Like
Yeah.
she wants to find it, she wants to like discover the truth, which is fine for the first couple episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, girl, why do you care? You already talked to Brian to his face. They already like told you, like, oh no, 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 no. Like she's obviously delusional. If that's her man, if they're in an open relationship, why are you trying to uncover it? Then it made me feel like, oh, you're doing that because something's going on with you.
That's a lot
because
of
you want to divert.
money.
So that's where I'm like, I don't know, something's going on there. She wants to divert. She wants to focus on like how bad her mom's relationship is, which I understand narcissistic abuse. That's not what I'm trying to downplay, but you're still letting your mom take care of your kids. So that it must be something that you're forgiving there. Because
That
why are you letting her take care of your kids then?
That part, I agree, and I think that that's weird, and I do like towards the end of that little storyline. It was a little weird to me, the way that like I'm like, wait a minute. So if your mama is so this and that, girl, why are you? But I get it. Like I don't have like that complicated relationship with my parents, and so like I don't. But I have friends who have very complicated relationships with
Yeah.
their. And mind you, my parents was trifling too, child. Love y'all if y'all watch this.
Yeah, but it's different. Like obviously her mom sending her away 3
Insane.
times, that's insane. And I, not that I relate to that level, but I understand having a boundary with your parents after that. I want it to be a plot twist that Rula knows what's going on and she's playing it cool because she has a plan in place. I really hope that's it. I really hope that that's it because she's actually like she's actually the breadwinner in her marriage.
Period. I
Rula.
didn't know that.
Yeah, she is. She's the breadwinner in her marriage. So I'm like, girl, I hope that it's like a whole thing that she's trying to be like a gotcha moment, but I don't know. I don't know if she got the brains for that. Maybe her nose is still swollen. If it's swollen, it could get skinnier than that.
And that's scary. Like that
That's
Caligula
very
girl.
scary. Very scary. Her nose looks, I don't know, it's just too thin for her face. But I also think that her original nose was beautiful. But I digress. She can do whatever she wants with her face, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, back to Joellen. I think that her asking Rula questions to the point where like she even like the whole video thing that was even past the fact that she went to Brian. So I'm like, all right, if you have that video, just send it to Rula. Why are you sending it to why are you showing it to everyone when Rula's not there?
Exactly. And it's like, girl, you don't want to fuck with me. And that's okay.
No,
But like, let's not
no.
pretend. I will say, Rue La La is funny to me. And I clocked the episode 2 or 3 when they interviewed
Well,
her.
because you know she was only in 3 episodes, so
And she said, well, I don't believe in divorce. So when they say, well, were you divorced? We're not going to talk about that. And I'm like, Rula is like, to Tati's point, Rula know exactly what the hell going on. And she's not leaving her man. Like Dr. Heavily say, if my man messed up, girl, I'm not leaving him. Because why?
she's not leaving him, and that's why I'm like Joel and leave it alone. Because your man wants to fuck your sister, so.
Exactly. She say what she says, honey. And so now Kelsey and
Wait,
Rose.
Mark, my fiance watches this with me, so he's saying for real.
I thought he was just I
No,
thought he was just
we watch this
period.
weekly.
No. So Kelsey and Rosie, the tension that they got. So first and foremost, they look just alike, not in this photo, but they look
No,
just alike
immediately
so
I was
far
like, I don't know who's who.
at all. And I was like, fuck, which one? I know one is a sugar baby. I know one of them used to
Yes,
work for the news. Or wait, did the
yes,
sugar
and
baby
I thought
work
it was
for
the
the
same
news?
one.
I was like, did the sugar baby work for the news? And was the news girl a pageant girl? I'm confused. Which one is which? But I will say they have grown on me. Kelsey,
Hmm.
unfortunately, sister, one season hit, one season wonder. I think that your storyline is going with when you no longer being a sugar baby. I think you can be a great friend of, and I actually really like her energy. I do think that her coming. So, what do you think about when she came to Rosie's house and had the sirens and the bullhorn talking about warning, warning, whatever. It says it was 2,000 feet. It's actually 200 inches. Like da 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 da, and then being like, "Hey, girl, like, let's get into it."
I think Kelsey, when I didn't think that Rosie with
I
her
got
iconic reads
you.
exactly. I think Kelsey wasn't prepared for Rosie being that good of a foe. Like
She
Rosie was
wasn't
prepared. She had the reads. Kelsey, I think, thought that Rosie was just gonna roll over and be like, "Why are you doing this to me?" Kelsey
because
needed to
Chelsea's
come
more
prepared.
intimidated with the girls, and so she thought
Yeah,
that Rose was gonna be an easy target. And
yeah, no,
Ashley's too
like
nice, and so it's a bully when you're picking on someone who's too nice.
yeah, no, Kelsey, unfortunately, like if you're gonna do that shit, then come guns a blazing. Like she was not, and that's kind of disappointing because I actually wanted Kelsey and Rosie to have like a fair fight, but Kelsey was never gonna have a fair fight because Rosie is too good at reads. She's
Rose
too
is
good at
a
knowing her shit. Like Kelsey doesn't have shit. So why Rosie's like, I got all the things that you want, so you're giving loser.
Rosie, what I love about Rosie is the confidence within herself, the confidence to wear the outfits that she wears, and the confidence to just read it.
I love the confidence.
It's so refreshing to see, and it's like
Mhm.
she's with her husband being a Frank Sinatra impersonator singer. Like I was like, why are we watching this? Her husband is a little cute. I was telling my friends, I think that Joe Ellen's husband is fine, but I'm
Joe
not a
Ellen's husband is cute for her. I don't think Rosie's husband is cute.
I think he's cute in the sense of like, you know what I mean? Like I like their little dynamic. Like they're a cutie pie
Yeah,
bunch. You know what I mean?
I think their
He's
marriage works
cute.
because they understand each other, but I do think that she doesn't realize that he wants kids as much as he wants.
And that's what's pissing me off too. And I do hope that she realizes that, like, no, this is something that he really wants. So she talked about like if this is something he really wants, like whatever, whatever. I'm not a woman, so
Hmm.
I can't say nothing. But if I was, bitch, I have my eggs frozen, stat if I could. And so like I'm just like, girl, like, you might as well just in case. Like this is something that he's but again, like I get Rosie. She had a very tumultuous relationship with her mom. Like, you know what I mean? And
I
like
get that. I'm just like, damn, you guys didn't talk about this before you got married?
well, she said they talked about it, and he just was like, "It's not really a thing." And like sometimes it's not really a thing, but again, niggas, y'all need to be or men because they're not black. Y'all need to be honest in y'all's relationships and let people know
Hmm.
ahead of time. I'm somebody who wants kids. I don't want a relationship though. I want kids. I'm having kids. Period. And so I think that like if you're dating, it's very important to ask people like, do you want? And especially of the age that I am now, like it's just you don't want to waste each other's time. You don't want to get into like all of that like the why and like if you want to carry your own kids or if you want to or like
Yeah.
the various forms of having children because there's
These are like real fucking questions that people are avoiding because it's too scary. But
yeah
like, isn't it more scary when you guys have to get a divorce because you don't have
so
aligning? Like,
here
you're not aligned.
Renara and fine ass Joe Mangione or whatever and how he was like baby I had a baby I don't want no more and he was like man for real and then like he really was like girl so you really don't want no kids I do not and I told you that and I meant that shit and I think
Hmm.
listen to women believe women the first time
Correct.
that girl said she ain't want no kids she ain't want no kids anywho.
Correct.
And so yeah, I unfortunately Rosie eat her up every time. I remember texting my friends and just being like, girl, like, oh look, Jayla told me that oh shit. Addie girl, our laundry come at 7:55. Uh anyway, I love not checking my messages and then being overwhelmed when I have so many to come by. I was telling my friends, like, unfortunately, Rosie, I liked Rosie. I do think she was whiny. She didn't cry necessarily, but there was something so whiny about her at the beginning of the season, and maybe it's the nasally part of her voice that I hated
Yeah.
listening to, but I did love watching her. And it's just like the girl come with receipts. Y'all tried to sorry, getting ahead of the reunion. Next, Ashley
Mm.
and her place on the cast.
Her place is
Yeah, you tell us first. What's your thoughts?
her place is to be Rosie's friend.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, and because she was the only one who was really rocking and riding with Rosie, and she's
Yeah.
what cracks me up about Ashley is she doesn't give me like scary wallflower, but she's just not a star in the sense of like amongst this cast. And it's like I heard that like they really did root and center this around her because she was from Bachelor Nation, and like I'm sure
Hmm.
so many Bachelor Nation started watching because of her. Like she is iconic in her own right, but she is not great in this ensemble.
I actually don't even think she was iconic in The Bachelor. We need
And
Ashley
you know
I.
what?
She will be the Elaine
You
Davidson.
have you
The
made it to Eileen on
Eileen,
Baby Hill?
she just came on.
I love Beast.
Uh,
But I think, I
yeah,
think, yeah, I think that Ashley is needed, or Ashley archetype is needed, but Ashley needs to
yeah.
play more. But I do think that she's so concerned about making her man an influencer just because he's handsome. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into him, but just because just because they can be influencers, she's really want to do that, and he don't want to be no damn influencer girl. He wants to be a simple like, and that's again the thing. Let people who want to be simple be motherfucking simple. Stop trying to turn people.
Literally, literally. It's the same woman, different angles. You can have a neutral character. Wait,
You can have a neutral
I missed
character
that.
within the group dynamic.
Within a, yeah, you can, but she's not neutral though. crying in every damn scene. She seemed like she's always overwhelmed. Ooh.
She does, but I think that that brings like a softness to her, and I would love to see Ashley really connect with Kelsey and really connect with Alicia a little bit more and really integrate herself. I don't think she was necessarily under Rosie's ass. It's just that she didn't fuck with these bitches unless she was with. Like she just really didn't have time to fuck with these bitches. Is what it was.
Yeah.
So I need to
Yeah.
see her really integrate in the team, and art. It's between her and Kelsey who gonna get replaced for this next for season 2. Well,
I
I hear
think
Liz about to leave.
Rula's gonna leave.
I hear Liz is gonna leave.
Oh, what?
I
I
hear
didn't
Liz.
hear
But
that.
Liz has been saying a lot of. Liz has been alluding to a lot of things, just like she feels like she's too old for the cast and she doesn't really bond
Yeah,
with
but like,
people.
girl, you knew
And
this.
well, the girls are saying you don't want your tea to come out, your truth to come out. You don't want girls to know about Dino. You don't want the girls to know about where you really get your money from. You don't want to know girls about the bodies that you bury because I know that bitch
Mm-hmm.
connected with the mob. And don't beat my ass, girl.
That's
But
true. Allegedly.
alleged, it's all alleged. And so
That's true.
I think that like she's going to run before it gets too bad because the people think that there might be some legal things going around and swirling around, and so she going
Uh,
to get thrown out. But my thing is like Liz, just give us one more season at least, girl. Like, don't bow out and don't dive out
yeah,
too.
I actually would be okay with everyone coming back except Kelsey.
I want everyone to come back, but I know unfortunately that's not always the reality for these shows. They always
Mhm.
have to mix it up in some way, or people come back with someone being like, you know what I mean, demoted or whatever. I think Salt Lake City had everybody come back from season 1. But like again, and I will say, Rhode Island, amazing, phenomenal, great standalone. Rhode Island had or not Rhode Island, Salt Lake City had a great like trajectory, and so I don't want to say that they did take their crown this season. This last season was ass of Salt Lake, but we need to make sure that they come this second season with that awareness of hey, I'm on the show.
Yeah.
Sis. Wait, but I think yeah, I think that about wraps us up when it comes to the Rhode Island. And so let's get into the villa, Love Island. Oh, wait, that's
I'm
last season.
excited.
So let's get into Love Island. People who don't know what
Hmm.
Love Island is, girl, it's a dating show. Or you tell us what Love Island is. You know more about it than me.
Love Island is dating. This is season 8 of Love Island, season 8 of Love Island USA. Love Island UK has been going on for much longer. I think UK is on like season 15 or something like that. Or season 13. I don't know. They're up there. But this is season 8 of Love Island USA, and this season, they're back in Fiji. For the first like 4 seasons of Love Island, they weren't in Fiji. I think season 5 started Fiji, and then season 6 was like the peak where like we got PPG like Powerpuff Girls like Serena, Janae, and Leah
Put
with
them on the
the
map. Put
Powerpuff
them on the map.
Boys. Yeah, yeah. And they put it on the map. And then season 7, Nicolandria, like of course everybody fucking knows about like Nicolandria. Season 8 is trying to reheat those nachos, but like it wasn't giving until the last 2 episodes, until Casa Amor.
I
Mm,
will. I've been enjoying myself. Look, my
yeah.
niece, y'all. She didn't. Girl, this not what I had on my script. Ugh, or my initial script. Okay, so a couple of I told her I wanted to have the videos, but I don't think the videos are gonna play.
It's
Because I
okay.
can't format. But so the main thing about Love Island is that the girls couple or the people I call everybody girls. The folks couple up, and there's what 4 couples the first time, or is it 5? I don't know. And there's
It's
bombshells, all that
5.
type of shit. So yeah, okay, boom, boom, boom. And so we're about to get into the first few couples that start off the season, and then talk about the bombshells and all those types of things. And
Mhm.
so bombshells are the people who they really throw in to mix up the couples because again, this is a dating show, and at the end of the day, it's a
Mhm.
dating strategy show because whoever wins at the end wins $100,000, which rise that up, baby. Y'all getting a lot of money from Love Island nowadays.
I
Y'all need to
know. They should be doing $500,000 to be honest,
exactly, and
because
you amongst 2 people, like, be for real, and the taxes and everything, like, girl, come on. And I
girl,
get it, endorsements and all those types of things, but, like, aside from endorsements, I came here with some prize money, babes. If I'm out my job for, like, 6 weeks, give me something to show for it.
correct. But also the 100K, here's the thing of Love Island is, and this has never happened before in USA. Um, or ever, I think. I don't know. I don't know about UK, but this has never happened in USA for sure. The thing about Love Island, they do it like at the end, they like have 2 envelopes, and then one has 100,000 and one has 0. And so they can decide to split it, which they always do, or they take it, like one person takes it, whatever. But $100,000 when you split it is only 50K. That's not enough for everybody to hate you. Like the whole like America to hate you. So like they need to rise that up to 500K so that it's actually a game. Because you never
Exactly.
know if that motherfucker is gonna take the 500K.
And the thing that gets me about Love Island and that I've been paying attention to, so I watched the only season of Love Island that I actually have watched is Love Island season 2 when they was in
Crazy.
Vegas, but it was during the pandemic. Shout out to Michaela, one of my producers, who she's at
Hmm.
a party event. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it, but she got us into Love Island. I don't really like watching a lot of the straight shows. Shout out to Are You the One season 8? Like
Are You
I
the One season 8? The
bring it
best
back, bring it
fucking
back.
season.
So good. If you don't watch Are You the One, watch Are You the One. I think it's on Paramount. But anyway,
I
so
think so.
yeah, we get into Love Island, boom, boom, bam. Let's get into the couples. So here are the first few couples. We have Trinity and Bryce, Beatrice and Sean. Hey Sean. Melody and Sincere. Hey Mela. Um, and what are our initial thoughts about these three?
Um, I didn't like Beatrice and Sean. They weren't compatible. But like Sean is obviously attractive. I just think that I was turned off by him immediately because he was
You
a
got a lot
cop.
of beans? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
because he was a cop. But the baby stuff, like he was upfront with it. It wasn't like a Huda situation last season where she was like being fucking weird about having a child. Like, huh?
Hmm.
He was upfront with it. That wasn't what like turned me off. It was just that he was a cop, and I was like, oh. But then I have to remember I'm watching this not as a real like I'm not. They're like my Sims. Like I don't need to put my personal feelings about that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Um, Trinity and Bryce, at first, I was like, oh, they're trying to reheat the Nicolandra nachos. Like, I hate that for them. Um, Obviously, my feelings has changed about them. Melanie and Sincere, as a fellow Dominican, they're gonna get married and hate each other for the rest of their lives.
I'm scared about that. I need Mela to go somewhere else.
I think they're gonna
So,
get married. I
so
fully
Trinity
think
and
they're gonna
Bryce.
get married and hate each other
I
forever.
I can see that. So Trini and Bryce, I think that I was like okay with Trini and Bryce. Mind you, I watched all 15 episodes this past weekend. I
I'm
think
so
Trini and
impressed.
Bryce, I think that they're a cute couple, but it's not really given much for me. I think that Bryce found
Even
a young.
with like recent episodes, I feel like I'm fully invested now.
I think that yes, everyone's fully invested, but I don't want it to be so. I actually want more for Trinity. I really don't give a fuck about Rice. I want him out the show. He's not cute. He's not hot to me. He's not fine. Like I think that he's like it's just like Nick and Landry, they both was fine. Like Trinity is a cute, cute girl, and I just think that she
Hmm.
deserves somebody a little bit more of her caliber, a little bit closer in her age. I'm age gaps, mind you, I love the age gap myself, but age gap, like right in this way, she's on the in early sizes of 20. He's on the end. He
Yeah.
about my age.
He's about
What
to be 30 next week.
correct? What commonalities do y'all actually have in real life? Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. We're having
Yeah.
fun in the villa. It's a good hot time. This might be a nice summer fling, and I think it's giving summer fling. But the way that these people are so in love, are you really in love? Or are you trying to get that check? And so I think that like and it don't hurt. Hey, I kind of like you. You easy on my eyes. We real compatible in this way. But I don't see, and I can be a hater and watch them get married, and I end up with no kids. But like,
Hey,
I just feel like I don't see it lasting beyond. Back to what you said about Beatrice and Sean, like also, yeah, not compatible. They just was there just to be there. Like, I don't even know why they connected her with
me
Gabe.
neither.
And then Mel and Sincere, I don't want them to be together. Sincere though, the last episode, I don't know. Like I just, like I just want better for myself. But like I just,
He he was like, I want to emerge myself in that's not the word, and I want to epitome. This is the epitome. No,
the episode exactly.
no.
Love what's the difference?
And it just as somebody that was in New Jersey education, I don't know where the fuck he got that from.
Correct. Like, come on.
Like, stop.
Then we
Oh,
have
I forgot about this couple.
and then we have Anaya and Casey. And so going to Epitome, going to Kenzine's dad, it was never gonna work. Um,
No. Oh my gosh, she crashed out when he was like, I don't like blondes. Mama, you're not a blonde.
exactly. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Kenzie at all. Like
I
at all.
hate
She's a
her.
serious, but
I
like get her out
I'm
my villa.
triggered. Keep it cute when we get to discussing Princess. Of course,
I like
we
Trinity
love
though. I really
Trinity.
like Trinity. I just don't like that man she with. And that's really the gag. I fucks
I
with Trinity.
love
With the
Trinity.
man
I
she
think
with.
Trinity is gonna win because she's Trinity. You know what I
I
mean?
think so too. I think everyone loves her. And so
Yeah,
speaking about love, Anaya and KC, so much
very
to
cute.
say about them in most recent episodes, but we're gonna keep it cute to this first whatever their first coupling. I thought that they were really cute. I know they weren't each other's first, like, initial whatever, which Casey will not let us forget. But it
God.
was cute about them. Like, they're both very attractive. I love me some Anaya. Anaya and Mela
Hmm.
are my top two girls. Um,
Aesthetically, Anaya is so beautiful. She's perfect. Like her body, amazing. And like Casey, also aesthetically very good looking. But once he
fine as
talks,
hell. Ooh.
oh,
Greek yogurt, no flavor.
oh. Meanwhile, Mark is literally in front of me commenting that.
Continue with the Kinsey slander. Oh, we will. And
We
insincere. And
will.
I need insincere out of here. And we'll get into, I want to, when we get to the end, I want to know what's your client list, who you want to ban, who you want to kick out
Correct.
the villa, who
Okay.
you want to da, 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 da. So the first bombshells, baby.
Oh, I
I,
forgot that there were bombshells.
I didn't know that Gabriel was as fine as y'all said he was until I saw he was as fine as y'all said he was. Like, when everybody was talking about the new Brazilian, da, 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 and I saw the tweets on Instagram and Twitter, I was like, whatever, girl. Like, it's just something about him. Me amor. Like,
I'm
and
dead. First
kinda,
off,
kinda thing.
he leads with his sexuality, which is so funny to me because Americans are so puritanical. So him leading with his sexuality, I'm like, come on, like, welcome to Brazil.
That's what I'm saying. Welcome to Brazil. Like, I was in Brazil, the girls look at you and kiss you. Like, girl, like, come on. That's just what it is. It's just what and so and I got a lot to say about that too. I don't know if it's on my docket, but all of them talking about how he's the most freaked, slutted out, all those types of things. Look at Corbin and look at motherfucking Kenzie, and let's
Kenzie?
really evaluate, because before you say anything, and look at that last episode of Orgies before you really say about anything. And mind you, he would have been right there with him. But like, my thing is, at least he's fine enough to do it, and I think that at least he's playing the game. And so, anyway, really enjoyed the bombshells. They introduced them. The way that they have
Mm-hmm.
people was like, if you feel good about your match, you stay on red or green, whatever it was. And
On
if you
red.
on red, and then if you're not, you stay on the other one, and then the bombshells come and get you. And so Kata took Zach and Casey, or Zach, no, Zach and
No.
Bryce. Kata took Zach
Hmm.
and Bryce, and then Gabrielle took Trinity and King. Oh, sorry,
And Beatriz.
yeah, Keys, which worked out well for them. And
Yeah.
so, what's this say? No, I'm gonna need more than 100K. Come on. No, no, baby. He in what's it called?
He in Miami.
He in Miami, and I'm about to go to Miami. I was just telling my bestie today. I said, "Girl, I might go to Miami." And then there's Corbin. Corbin's very attractive. He's handsome, but he's too freaked out for me.
When
He's
he
too freaked
talks,
out for me.
ladies, ladies. No, no.
It's something about him that's a little bit too like, you're not a real person. But I
No.
do love his introduction though, like the way that, like, the people came and they kissed them and they whatever,
Me
that
too.
was nice. And he didn't say the word, and that was really good. And then he came and
Thank
introduced himself.
God.
He is a
Thank God.
robot. Exactly, he's a robot. Let me get a kiss. He loves to let me get a kiss. And again, y'all talking about Gabrielle because he's immersed into the experience. But this one, a kiss from everybody. I want three
I
people.
want three people. Kids. No, like, huh? You want three people? I'm so confused.
He frustrates me to no end. I need him out of my villa. And then there's Sean, who got sent home. So okay.
This
So
image?
so after the first week, the couples reconnected, all those types of things, and they decided who they wanted to stay with. A boy wasn't gonna get picked, and Sean was the one who didn't get picked.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, it was never gonna work for John. Sorry, John.
Sean.
Sean. He has a
Yeah.
kid, and he's a cop. I don't know if the cop really got to a lot of people because they like white supremacy enough, but I do think
Ooh.
that the kid is what really got them and shook them on back, and they said, "I can't have that in my villa." And I think that's unfortunate
Yeah.
because he was, aside from Gabe, the most attractive man in there, even though he don't have a neck. And then, so let's get into the main drama. Girl, I'm through this, Lord.
Oh
Uh,
God.
so Sean leaves early and in his situation, boom, bam, bam, whatever. So the main drama. So Corbin Corbin jumping up in the villa really shakes it on up with the girls. The girls are like, "Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, like I want to, see what he's about." XYZ, boom, boom, bam. And I think that he did what he was supposed to do as a bombshell. It's just he kept on
Yeah.
going. And I think that he laid way for the next group of bombshells to go, which I don't, do I have them? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
He laid way for the next group of bombshells to come and do their damn thing. And so I think it was really nice how they introduced Corbin to the people. They were insecure. They say he's tall, he's 6'4", whatever he is. He's
Mhm.
handsome, muscular, all these types of things, suave, blah, 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 blah. Hold on, what's this?
Exactly. I feel that about Trinity too. I'm like, okay,
But I
Trinity and
want Trinity to
Bryce,
have another accessory.
but she doesn't want it.
She don't, she don't, she don't. And
They're
so
giving very Tumblr, but they're like Tumblr indie relationship couple. Like that's what they give me.
I'm just
They give
not a.
me Iman and what the fuck's his name? David Bowie. Like that's what they
And do
give
you think
me.
they really gonna? I feel like they're gonna get back together. You think they really gonna win, Brinity?
Well, we're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay, new bombshells. So tell us about the new bombshells. How they entered the villa, and the impact that they had.
They entered the villa. First off, they got sorry, but they got like a huge like Diddy bed. It was so strange. The
Wasn't
bed was
it?
white.
Wasn't it?
Like
It's too
why?
much. This brings me to. Let's take a brief pause. Why is this season so freaked out?
I don't know. I think they're really I don't know, they're really leaning into just sex and no storyline. And it doesn't make any sense to me because Love Island UK is this season one of the best seasons that they've had in a long time. And it's all about connections. And it's like it's like episode 20, some people haven't even fucking kissed. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what we need. Cause like hello, obviously when you have love Trinity, but they setting her up with that sympathy vote that made Anaya the scammer win. Well, I voted for Nicolandra, so.
Someone
Hmm.
with a fetish has infiltrated Love Island. I agree.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
so
And it's always, and they also have a thing for light skinned
sweet.
people.
Oh, for who? Oh, they do. I do
They
too,
do.
though. So I do.
Please. The casting, it's literally just light skin island. I'm like, huh?
Light skinned couple
Mm.
island. And so get us into it with this big
Oh, so
weird.
then, so yeah, so they were on the bed. They were all blindfolded. The women were blindfolded. The men were tied to this big ass fucking bed. It's like two California king size bed. It was fucking weird. And the women had like paint, and they had to like find their men. And you see, Trinity, she found her man immediately. She got that turtle tongue immediately. And so then Sol and Jen came in and the men saw that there were new bombshells. They kissed everybody.
Big
Kata
boobs.
was in the yeah, big boobs, Jen. They came in and kissed everybody. And Sol obviously had her preference, which were the black men. And then Jen she really unfortunately doesn't give anything to me. Sorry, she just got big boobs.
A lot of people do not like and do not see it for Jen. I like her. She is boring. She is in the background. She does need to go. But like, I don't see the hate.
The hate is that she is Kenzie's girl, and we hate Kenzie.
We do. We do. But I would
Her
rather Jen
fucking
or Kenzie.
her clam clap, I can't. That bitch splits for everything. I can't. And then for Caleb, he came in once the boys, like, everyone was revealed that there were these two bombshells. And then Caleb came in, and Melanie was jumping up and down, being like so fucking extra and thirsty. And there's a word in Dominican called, oh my God, now I'm forgetting. Oh, chivirica. She's so chivirica, man. Like, there's something about her that, like, ugh, I'm like, that you are acting like you're 17 years old and you've never been. Oh, thank you. Um, you're acting like you're 17 years old and you've never seen a man before. Like that's how she's acting,
Please.
and I'm like, come on, I need better for you. Because I don't hate Melanie, but I'm just like, oh, like you're
Can
so
never hate
young-minded.
Melanie.
Like you're so young-minded, and that's why this motherfucker insincere is fucking manipulating you.
Exactly. And so,
I hate him.
do you feel like Mela took it too far when she was like,
No, I loved it.
I loved it. I'm like, that's what the show is about. And so here's my thing before we get
It
on
was
to
funny. It was hee hee ha ha to me.
what's getting on my nerves about this season, and it's very much so like a lot of people get like that when these shows start getting picked up and they start having these like sort of moral police and all those types of things. It's fucking Love Island. We are here to explore multiple couples, multiple relationships,
Mm-hmm.
in multiple lanes. We are not here to be stuck to this one person. And here's the thing, I get it. I get it. Your person in the couple is your safety in this house. And one more week closer to you getting $100,000. I 100% get it. But at the end of the day, if you're not exploring, if you're not like, that's what you came on this show to be. And how are you so damn
Right.
codependent? Mind you, I love a love bomb. I love a love bomb. But how are you so damn codependent? I don't love codependency though. And so how are you so codependent in this week too?
They were getting married immediately as soon as they got together. Marriage. I'm like, what the
Lust
fuck? Like, you
Island.
guys don't know each other. Yeah, exactly. We
I
haven't
actually
gotten any
haven't
fucking
seen any
dates, and
dates.
it's week 4.
That's
How
insane. I haven't seen any dates.
how the fuck is there no dates and fucking the hideaway open? No dates?
Because you ain't in love in no damn 14 days. And so again, I say, you gonna get Gabe out the house. Oh, sorry, we haven't gotten there yet.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, back to it.
Mm-hmm.
They get on my nerves. I just it's something about it that's just so young-minded, number one. And number two,
Yeah,
you're letting the strategy get in the way of the fun of the show. And like I get it, and I think Soul came and did her damn thing. And so
I thought so too.
the new couples, okay.
New couples. Oh.
Okay. Look, girl, I forgot what I didn't left on with anything. So then we get in the new couples.
Mm-hmm.
These are the new couples per the whatever it was, the not the
The
challenge.
voting. The
Yes,
voting.
girl,
Um,
I
guess
getting off my man.
Gabe leaving out Woody standing straight up. I'm screaming.
I'm upset about
Um,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
Kata and Zach. So, okay. I really like Kata. I love that she's a Haitian queen that like, she's New Hampshire what are they calling her? New Hampshire Ripper,
Willie or
Raptor or
whatever.
some shit.
Yeah, Reaper.
Reaper, New Hampshire Reaper, and like I really love that for her. She fucking doing what she needs to do. But unfortunately, Zach, she has a thing for pretty boys, and the pretty boys, unfortunately, are always the ones that are red pilled as fuck. And
I,
he's just like he's manipulated.
he is.
Zach, he's manipulating her.
He
Like
is.
he knows that she's too hot for him, so instead of that, he's gonna make her feel insecure every single time. Zach think he the bad bitch of the couple. Exactly, he does. And I'm like, and you're not.
And I can't be
Sorry.
a bitch who think they better than me.
No, no, sorry. Like Kata is Kata. She looks like a fucking model. Her face, body, T. Like, are
Oh,
you
and Taylor was
joking?
better. Like something about Zach face look a little stunk in the end of me, but I still, hey Zach.
No,
But
Charlie is much cuter than Zach.
yeah, absolutely. Charlie fine as
And it's
fuck.
also just embarrassing that you keep on mentioning your fucking brother every chance you get.
And we'll
Like,
get to
okay,
that when we get to
sure.
concert. That's
Like,
weird as fuck.
Soul and Sincere. So Soul is so gorgeous. It's kind of insane. Like her body T, her face T. Unfortunately, though,
That personality ass
right, right. Mm-hmm.
much cuter.
Correct. Agreed. Correct. And then Kenzie and Caleb, she was playing your
Amanda
ass.
looks like it's right, but the thing is, she's a chocolate chaser or a snow bunny, whatever they want to call them. And
Yeah.
so, girl, what you with this man for just for the optics that you
She's
don't even
lying. She's lying. And also, I really
know
didn't
what I
like how
say?
I really didn't like how when Caleb came in, because she was telling Corbin like, oh, being so sexual and like this is what I like and this is whatever, like all sex. And then when Caleb came in, she's like, I want to have a farm and chickens. I said, oh, I know who you are.
I know who you are. Sexualizing
Correct.
Mandingo.
Cor She's just
Because you're just like,
fetishizing.
she's a
Yeah.
thought. She's a
Yeah.
fucking thought. And so
Yeah.
I will say though, I wish that they would have put Soul with Gay, but it wouldn't have been as tea for the show.
Well, Soul hated his breath, so
I'm
I'm
not sharing your
I'm
bread.
mad as fuck. The fuck? No. Kenzie with her fucking accent, with her black accent, whenever she talks to the black people on the show, she's
Insane.
like, sincere, what did she say? Sincere gonna be pissed. Oh, he
And
pissed.
honestly, give me 10. Give me 10.
Oh, Mela.
And
Give me
so,
that. Wait, this is such a cute picture of Corbin and Melanie.
okay.
They look cute there.
Period. They do. And look, my man Gabe with Miss Jen, like
Boring.
wanted anything, girl. And like that was the most boring, regular, busted ass couple. Like, child,
And
like
Jen and him were like basically fucking. She gave him head, and then she was like, "I feel like I was sexualized, mama."
I would too.
But like,
But anyway,
no.
I don't like Corbin and Melanie, and I think that Melanie just wanted to get something. I mean, mind you, it was the fans or the vote that
Yeah.
decided that. But I feel like she just was like she ain't really want him either. That girl when she was sleeping in the damn what was it called hidden minds out of
Soul
sight.
ties.
Yeah, soul ties. Girl, first and foremost, insane that there's a room called Soul Ties. I'm
Mm-hmm.
the
And it's
Christian
and
is
no, but like Soul Ties is this season. I have never seen them be in Soul Ties so much. Soul Ties is like sacred, obviously. Like it's very
uh-huh.
sacred. Like people don't go to Soul Ties just to go to Soul Ties. So I'm very confused. I'm very fucking confused.
Exactly. And then we have Bryce and Trinity still in the same relationship, Anaya and KC, and whatever, whatever,
Hmm.
child. And so, before I get into the departures, let's talk a little bit about. Actually, no, let's just get into departures, and then we'll talk a little bit about where folks are at because it's gonna be again and again and again. So departures, my girl Bea, because of this the
Yeah.
vote, it was between her and Mela, and I'm sorry, girl, Mela was gonna have to stay. Mela staying to the end if you fucking with me. I'm rooting for my girl, mind you. Unfortunately, I hope she don't be with that man. Like I really hope she
She
don't be
is.
with him.
She is. They're gonna get married. I'm predicting that shit.
And I'm not voting for him either because I don't believe in that matrimony, but I do believe in my girl.
Mm.
And so
Bea leaving was sad because she was like real as fuck and she was holding people accountable. But
she
I'm
was.
also like, well, it's okay. Like,
I
okay.
I think yeah, I think she did what she needed to do. I love that when they were balling, she was like, "Y'all, it's fine." I wanted her to be like, "Y'all don't know me like that."
She
like
probably did.
I would love her to be like, "Hey, hey, 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 hey. You don't know who I am. It's cool. We good." But I think that she was real. I did not like how she checked my girl Mela, and she rightfully checked her too because Mela is one of them bitches that she's one of them bitches. I think I'm kind of like that too. That like when she fucked up and you call her out, she apologized like that and think that's the end of the conversation. No, it's not. Are you hearing what I had to say? I think that
No.
was messed up that you did. Which I'm just like, girl, like, is it that
But
deep that I
also
would?
Bea like was talking for everyone else and then nobody else backed her up and that's the problem.
And I love
Because they,
it. That's what you
'cause
get.
they were like, "Oh no, I see both Trinity, my girl. I see both sides." She's a Libra though, so of course she's gonna see both sides.
Yeah. And I loved it. And then let's really talk about it. I think Soul was one of the biggest whack ass let's talk about this motherfucking vote. I think that Soul was a whack ass, easy ass cop out for them to get on out the house when Jen
Correct.
was sitting right there. I understand they wanted to look out for their man Gabriel, but like Soul was actually someone who could go in, and I really do feel bad for her in the villa only. I
In
feel
the
bad
middle
for
only.
her in her villa because they really did play in that girl face. Insincere played in her fucking face. KC played in her fucking
Hmm.
face. Like even Bryce, like all these people are like, oh man, but you weren't talking to her. You weren't, you know what I mean? Like it's like, what what would it have taken for her? I wish she would have stayed until I see we got some more chats. I wish she would have stayed up until Casa Amor because she would have really got some niggas who was looking for her and like some people to really mix it on up. And I think that I really enjoyed the energy that she brought in the house of trying to mix it up. But she should have really set her sights on Gabe. And I get that Jen was her girl, but get her the fuck up out of here, bitch. Y'all both are new. And so
I really don't think. I think when Soul and Gabe made out and she said the pheromones, whatever the fuck, she didn't like his breath. And it's probably because he was kissing Bea, who had her Invisalign in. I don't know.
the girls told me that that's what the girls was talking about her Invisalign being, oh, what is this? Ain't nobody voting. And I'm not voting for them as that. You're right. Somebody told me
She had
that.
her Invisalign in the entire time. And as somebody that uses Invisalign, I'm not using it right now because I'm obviously talking. But
Mhm.
as someone that I don't do anything with that on. Like
And
that's
that's
nasty.
disgusting. That's so disgusting. And my thing is, I thought it was a retainer.
That was Invisalign. I know the
But
Invisalign teeth. Hmm.
exactly, we should have sent
Yes,
her boring ass home. So anyway, like I said, I was mad that they sent Soul home. However, she's such a bird. I do not like her outside the village. She's been getting on my nerves. I'm a bird too.
agree.
You know, my
Please
she's doing
stop.
too much. You got your 15 minutes and just let it be. I can't wait for the reunion. Hey
Oh,
babes,
me too.
log out. I'm talking about Soul saying that. And then Gabriel.
Hmm.
Gabriel going home really did send me in a tizzy. And the reason why I sent me a tizzy, not because I think he's so fine, because I'm not that much of a simp. I am, but not over somebody who I don't know. If he
Mm.
was hating me, then yes, I would. But I think it's really fucked up because I think he was really playing the Love Island game. And I
I
think
think so
that
too.
I think them over sexualizing him, which he over sexualized himself. So I'm not about to sit here and act like, they gave him, everybody's like, oh my gosh, this edit that they gave him, da, da, da. Like he did that himself. However, that is the name of the game. He was with these girls. And like also, too, y'all are having orgies in every challenge. And so you can't be mad at somebody who's doing it better. And I would have rather them be like, girl, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I would have rather be like, he too fine, bitch.
Hmm.
He may take all the bitches. Let's get him up out of here. Or like, he might be somebody who could, he might really make somebody believe they in love and the people love that and they might go to the end. I wish they would have said something like
Hmm.
that. Saying because he's explored connections, like Kenzie's not over here hopping and fighting, and like Corbin isn't over here asking everybody for a kiss. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. And you're telling me that we're going to keep them in over him. And also, Caleb, unfortunately, girl, you won the lot in life. You're tall, white, handsome, blonde, or whatever the fuck you is. You're gonna be just fine outside this show. You're boring as fuck, and you're going in the back
Yeah,
of fucking Casa Amor, and we seen it. We wasted another fucking spot with you. He's a cutie,
correct.
but at the end of the day, like he's just not really cut out for the show. He's not aggressive enough. He's not assertive enough. He's not really putting nothing forth. And so that's why I'm upset that Gabriel has got sent home. And it should have been Gabriel
Oh.
together in the connection, and then the rest of these bitches out.
The
Jen and Corey.
street saying he made the girls uncomfortable, allegedly. Gabriel.
I don't. I don't. Hey. I can't, bitch. I don't play with that. Next case.
Caleb is boring. Like, what the fuck?
He was born as fuck. Casa Amor, ladies. So let's get into it.
Oh my
Magalana,
God.
Amora, Jayden, Permita, Sydney, and
Mm.
Ciara. Let me know your thoughts on the ladies.
Well,
Them jo-
Alana, besides her being racist and being fired from the show already, but bye, she looks like she's 12 and it makes me uncomfortable.
she does. She
Amora,
too.
beautiful.
The fact that she went and like literally was like, "Not you, nigga. Not you, nigga." Not,
Correct. Correct. Correct.
excuse me.
Correct.
You
Correct.
can't say.
She specifically only went to the non-black people, black
You
guys. And I
can't
was like, what the
say.
fuck?
Excuse me, bitch. Who
She
are
said,
you?
no touching. Like, oh, I know who you are. Mm-mm. Yeah, she said that's all you get. Ew. What the
Exactly.
fuck? Like,
Send this over
you're at Casa
home.
Amor, girl. The fuck? Um, that's enough on her. She don't need no screen time.
Sorry, my bad.
Amora, gorgeous, stunning, but she's a bird.
She's such a bird. The way that she said yesterday that butterfly feels like a sign to me that what we're doing is right with Sincere. Mind you, girl, you seen what Sincere did with Soul and with Mela,
Correct.
and you think that
I,
she's gonna be any different? And you darker
I'm
than them both,
hoping
sister.
I'm
Let's be
hoping
real.
that she's gaslighting the fuck out of him just to get into the villa so that she can
That's what
fuck him
people are
over.
saying.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
really hoping that that's what she's doing, but I don't know. I don't
she
know.
should have went for Casey cute self.
I think, well, no, she didn't. I don't know why she didn't go for him. She wants to be on the show longer. Wait, that's what that was about. I was so confused, but it is Sincere, so I'll let it go. Exactly. Mm.
Yeah, I think she wants to be on the show longer, and I think Sincere is just like Sincere just gives me he's bored and he just wants to do whatever. But like I
I
don't know.
hate him with and my entire being. This Jaden girl, she went on this show with a pink eye.
That's what that was.
Because what is that? I don't know if that was. That's what I'm making up
Oh, girl,
rumors.
I thought she was stressed or something, girl. Oh my goodness, I hope it was, and she wasn't getting eating booty and got some crumbs
Because
in her eye.
why the fuck are her eyes like that?
I saw that, and she's not cute to me. And like, let's get rid of her.
No. Let's get rid
I
of her.
who is she talking to again? She's talking to Caleb and Corbin, or and did I make that up?
Yeah, sure. She's talking to Caleb for
She's
sure.
definitely been eating booty.
She's talking to Caleb for sure, but Caleb and her had the most boring fucking conversation that I ever seen
Caleb
on
is
TV.
boring. Although, like, he's 2 years old, but like, that's my type. I like to be a boring regular. Like I told
Oh
you.
my God. But
Yeah.
Jaden was like, he was like, is that natural blonde? Hello? You see her fucking roots? What is this obsession of asking somebody that if they're a natural blonde or not? It's weird.
Because what does that mean? Again, rooted in white. Everybody want to be rooted in white supremacy, girl, until when
I
it comes to
can't.
But and then
I
we go with
can't.
Permita. Permita grew on me. This is a bad picture of her. She's fine as hell.
She's
Like,
gorgeous, but she admitted on national TV that she hit up a 22-year-old when she's 27. Weird. And he left you on red?
yes, that's so embarrassing.
Why
That's
would she
so
admit
embarrassing.
that?
But they hot as hell. Yeah, you was never gonna catch me doing that, girl. Like I would have
No.
waited till like I left and was like, girl, well, don't be in my DMs because you follow me. I'm never going to play that. And like trying to jog his memory and the fact that he played along like he remembers, oh yeah.
And he
I
lied.
do.
He definitely don't remember.
Let me put it out his ass.
He definitely don't remember.
Who was Caleb's second option? Permita?
Jaden.
Oh,
Jaden.
Jay. Oh yeah,
Because
she is.
remember Parmita was with Caleb, but then Parmita was basically making out next to him.
And I need no for real. Like I don't know. Permita is one of my favorites my favorite non-black out the little Amora girls. Like she's a bad bitch. Like I didn't know
She
she was
is.
pretty. And yeah, girl, get it with Corbin. And then we get into Sydney and Ciara. Sydney ain't going for who is she trying to get with? Casey.
She was trying for Bryce and then Casey, and then it didn't work. Sad. I'm sad for my Haitian queen. I'm so sad because she has a
Yeah,
really nice body.
she does.
And like
Her skin
she
tone is
seems,
gorge.
yeah, she's gorge, but she seems like she had a good conversation too. I think people just, I don't know why they're like friend zoning her. I honestly think that that Casey friend zoned her because she has more experience than him. Because Casey when he said I'm vanilla, I was like, what?
You
Casey.
cracked me up when you said that. When we were talking yesterday, before the episode came in. If you, I mean, not to out you, but when you whacked Casey, I said, yeah, eat that, eat that.
Like, Casey, please.
Oh wait, what job
Sydney.
Sydney like?
I forgot. Oh, medical assistant.
Bryce
Or
needs to go.
mm,
Agreed. Oh, she's a medical assistant. And then Miss
mhm.
Ciara, Miss Bird, Angry Bird at that. The fact that
Why?
and mind you, do that shit again. And I loved how he was so happy to get put in his place or whatever the hell she did with him. But when Anaya tell you about how she feels, you whatever. And we'll get into Casey real quick because I don't know if he's on my slide shot. He's not on my side, so we're gonna get into his ass right now. But Miss Ciara, the fact that she gonna have the nerve to say, oh, so you want to be with those other, so you want somebody else in your, but just do it then, man. Just do it. Forget about it. Just whatever, man.
You know what? I kind of fucked with her when she said that. I was
I did
like,
too.
hello, like, yeah,
Oh, it
get
was
his
an
ass.
E, but I'm embarrassed for her because I can only imagine being in the house for 24 to 48 hours and saying that about a man who I don't want, she don't want, and don't want you. And
Yeah,
like,
but she's not any different than Melanie.
anyway, I don't understand why my sister got to get a whack like that. But and look, she in good company. Mela and Anaya, birds.
So sad. So
So,
sad.
and let's talk about how Casey has changed and shifted and has become another person with these Casa ladies in the house, and why he needs to be
So
invested in
embarrassing.
and removed from my.
Immediately.
Here's
Immediately.
the thing. He's
Immediately.
one of them niggas that just needs to have attention so bad because he's so insecure about himself and what he got going on. And the fact that these Casa Amor ladies are like, mind you, again, what my girl Simone said on Married to Medicine, these bitches are looking for you. These bitches have seen you on, and no disrespect. These girls have seen you on this show and said, bitch, let me get in
Yes.
that side and let me take, because they not really doing what I can. Let me give you what she can't give you, is what happened. And so
Immediately.
these girls do not want you. These girls want the opportunity, babes. And they know that you are going to help them extend their 15 minutes. And you dumbass niggas not even thinking about that. And by niggas, I'm talking about you, Sincere, and you, Casey. And the rest of the
Correct.
idiots. I don't think anybody else is and Corbin, you too. But I don't think anybody else is really gonna bring anybody the grandma comment. I'm a
Nah, he
grandma.
was wild. He was wild.
Casey was
Yeah.
fired from the clientele effective immediately. Like he just
Well,
was being
Casey was
selfish.
never on my client list.
I think Casey was fine, girl. When I saw, I
No,
was like,
I
oh,
mean, I
girl,
thought he's attractive, but I just knew he was. I thought he was giving loser from the me
he is a
immediately. I
loser.
thought he was giving loser, and then I was proven right because the Casa, yeah, from the blueprint to we have nothing in common. No, like when he did the blueprint
We have
speech, I was
nothing
like,
in common, which you don't. But like, are
no,
you
well, you
kidding?
don't because you're a motherfucker that never left Fresno.
Get my tap card ready. But and I
Like,
agree.
sorry. Like Anaya, her dad was in the NBA. She's been traveling her whole life, and you never left Fresno.
What's
He
going on?
just, mm-mm, mm-mm,
And
mm.
so I don't like it. And I think that again, this is why you can't give men too much control to make men think that they that shit. And this is why you should always uplift women only. Because the fact that they are getting put, mind you, Corbin, this is Corbin's life. Corbin's a loser, but Corbin he gets whatever he wants. You can tell the way he moves, the way he
Yeah,
walks. I'm not even thinking about Kenzie. Like, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
Casey giving much loser, which like I say,
He's
that's why
so,
I like funny niggas. That's why I like people who jokey because y'all never take nothing seriously. Anyway,
he's such a loser. When he said, no, when he said, when they were doing that fucking orgy shit, when he was like, the girls in the villa are giving them what they should be giving us. Huh?
and that's what I mean. He's too expectant and he's too horny and freaked out, and he's just like every typical nigga that try to tighten themselves up and act like
But
they
he's
be.
not freaked out because he's vanilla. Oh, oh,
They're gonna end the show.
oh, damn.
Oh
Oh,
no. I was about to say, girl, we're gonna have to get to the boys first, cause um,
oh.
and you know what? Yeah, Casey gives wanna be hotel. He don't even know what that is because he's not cultured enough. Yeah, it's not
Mm-mm.
what's going on with that. Anyway, let's get into the Casa Amor men. We got Carl, Shay, Corey, Gale, Gall, whatever. Let me know your thoughts,
Oh,
Queen. Hey,
I'll,
Carl. Hey, Corey. They were my first two.
yeah, that's it. Gaul is apparently like a famous person in Venice. I don't know, on the west side, everyone's like, oh, he owns this surf
All
shop,
the
whatever.
girls
I
we
don't
work
know.
with,
Like,
girl,
he's
know him.
balding.
Uh-huh.
Number one, he's balding. That's why his hair is like that. Number two, Corey, Puerto Rican king. We like that, but he also wants to go home. Like, he wants to go to the villa just to like be a menace.
Mm-hmm.
Che, handsome Squidward, but like,
Handsome Squidward! Like,
yeah.
I will say he
Mm.
looks a lot better in person, but a flag and alarm went off for me when he said, "I don't have social
I don't have
media."
social
Yes,
media.
you do. Yes, you do. You got now. You're a fucking creep. You're a deviant. You got something going on. And watch when you get out the villa and you go looking for that. And like you trying to be cheeky and cute and all these types of things. And maybe you're on this hiatus that you've been on for
I
like the last
agree.
2 months. But like
I agree.
he's also a punk.
No, I
Um,
agree. And
but
then
don't.
we leave
I'm trying to get
Carl.
my granddaughter with him.
And then Carl.
I really want Carl.
He is amazing. He
Oh,
needs, yeah, he has a whole family somewhere.
he
Exactly.
does.
Carl, I want him and I want Anaya to wake the fuck up and like let herself be the Invisalign. I want Carl to I want Anaya to wake up and realize that Carl wants her. He's gonna give her what he fucking vacations in Nantucket. His mom has 5 chickens. Like, hello? Get
You
with
know what's
him.
so
Like,
cute? I think that they're really going to push it, and I think that they're going to want to get Carl in there, and also maybe it'll save her from embarrassment because Casey's definitely going to try to bring somebody in there because he's going to try to see if that's going to activate Anaya. I think I don't know, but I hope
it's
that
so
she.
stupid.
I hope she's such a bird. 1, 2, 3.
I
I
miss my man.
miss one.
That was insane.
I say the same thing. No.
No, 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 not that man that you just saw yesterday, like talking mad shit and like touching everybody's ass and like basically fingering everyone's asshole. No.
Carl's a cutie. I will say, I think that, very wholesome. I think that this is up Anaya's speed. I really hate that it's not a black man, but like, hey, she like light
But
skin.
I was gonna say, I don't think she likes a dark-skinned man because she had Keon who was squatting her and she didn't want him.
But I like dark skinned men and I like black men, and I wouldn't want Keon squatting me either.
Hmm.
I will say Corey is cute, and I hope that he stays, but I don't think he is because his only choices are what Trinity or Mela.
And
He's not
Mela,
house.
Well,
Cause she
Trinity already friend zoned him, so.
after she kissed him,
Wait, you're not up to date on
I am
yesterday's
up to
episode?
date. I didn't. I guess I didn't clock it.
She
I
literally
started
was
to
like,
see it, she
"Oh,
was
it's not
like,
gonna
"I'm still
happen."
thinking."
She was like, "No." She said, "You should explore your connection with Melanie. Like, it's not gonna happen with me."
I guess I didn't understand that straight up, child.
Yeah, Carl speaking Mandarin, that was like so cute. I just think that she needs somebody that's more up her speed. Like your dad's a fucking NBA player, was an NBA player. Like you need somebody that's like also gonna be in not in fucking Fresno.
Exactly. I think it's what he said he wants to explore. Well, yeah, that's what I
Hmm.
thought. I thought Corey said he wanted to explore, and that's why she was like, whatever, whatever. Mid, skip, skip. Funny, funny. Jelly, you married anyway, girl. And then there's Ronnie and Dylan, which poor Ronnie, everyone's talking about his tooth.
Yeah, he has a dying, decaying tooth.
He got to get that out of there. I don't know. He doesn't really look that handsome in this picture. And again, like, they just wanted to get somebody, girl. I guess like there was
I
so
don't
many
know.
men who they could have picked. I do think Dylan is cute. And this is this no, is this Kenzie's man?
Dylan is Kenzie's man, yeah.
Which like Kenzie, you don't want a white man. You eventually will, but you're not in that era of your life right now.
Dylan is he also leads with sexuality. Like he was like light skinned Charlie Kirk.
Wait, Dylan
I've
leaves.
seen that.
What was? But
Ronnie.
everyone
She's
knows
not
Kenzie is freaked out.
No, but Dylan is like, oh, because she's like, sugar spice. Oh my God. When Kenzie was like, I call my grandma sugar. Bitch, no, you don't.
And when she said, "Yeah, sure," and he's like, "Which one is it again?" I'm like, "All right, girl. Like now you're
No,
doing too
they're
much."
just
It's just
so
like corny. They're corny as fuck, is what it is. He does
Ronnie
look.
looks like a light-skinned Charlie Kirk. Please.
He does. He does. But so here's what I say, and here's my client list,
Okay.
my people under review, and the people who need to leave my villa. So my client list number one at the top, Queen Mela. It's something about Mela that I just love. Like I think it's because we're both birds in the same way, and like I just think that I really just appreciate just like she seems just like light, fun, bubbly. She's just dumb. And like once she really awakens from the fact that like you need to pour into somebody who pour into you. How old is she again? 22, 24, 20, whatever, young.
I don't know. Let me see. Melanie Love Island. I think she's
Like
24, but let me check.
24. She's cute. She was immediately somebody who I saw. Like, I didn't even watch the show up until this weekend. And I was like, oh, I like her. She's cute. She's pretty. And I want to see more about her. Like, it's just something fun. Also, she's bisexual. She gotta be, or pan. Because that girl, she loved it. She kissed every bitch in that house except for I think Jen. She didn't kiss
Mm,
Kenzie, Trinity,
mm.
Kata, I think Anaya. Like, she didn't kiss
Yeah, she
everybody.
did. Because Corey did tell her since she was lying bad.
He did, and I hope that
Mm,
she believes him. So yeah, so she's number one on my list. I love her. She can
okay.
do a lot of wrong, and she has been doing wrong. But I'm gonna stick beside her. To Anaya, it's something about Anaya. She's so cute to me. She's very again another one of the fun girls. I think she got with a shit in the stick being tied to Casey. I think that there's a lot of similarities with her. Because girl, you ain't want that man. He was too dark for you. But I like dark skinned men, though, so let me not do that. But I do have a preference sometimes. And so
I don't
I
think she likes Casey. I think they're not compatible, but also I think she was trying it because he wanted her. But like I don't but I also think that he wanted to be wanted. He wanted to be chased. And like I'm sorry,
He
she's not
wants
gonna
to be
chase you. Why
seen.
would
And
she?
my thing is, too many men want to be bitches, and y'all need to grow out of that. And as queer as I am, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, girl, that's not. It's not attractive. It's not cute. I'll go next with Kata. Really love me some Kata. It's something about her. She's so rad. I did not want to like her because she's a bombshell. Everybody who knows me knows I'm one, a girl who lives for drama, and also two, I'm an original, loyal to the soil ass bitch, and so I want to be loyal
Okay.
to the girls who came in and the bombshells. Fuck y'all, because everybody trying to, whatever. Now somebody got to be the boy.
Yeah.
Exactly, Casey. Want to be
Right.
chased. And so, yeah, I love Kata, especially the lure about her being the New Hampshire Reaper, beating
Yes.
bitches ass and knocking
Love
bitches off
that.
their shoes. Love that. And then Trinity, I really enjoy Trinity. I just don't like that she's attached to Bryce. And
Wow. Okay.
that's the flaw of her. But she's still a client nonetheless. And I think I don't like any of the men. If we want to be, whatever, I think that Carl is a cutie, and so maybe let's add him on to the list. Like I think he's very sweet.
Maybe.
Um, and I think, yeah, I don't like any of the men. well, not like that. Hey, Sincere. Hey,
Mm.
Casey. But
But
I
not
miss my
for the client. Yeah, not client.
Zach from last
Th-
season.
He does look like Zach from last season, and Zach
Not
was
the
on Love
brother.
Island All Stars UK, and he looks
The
exactly like
brother?
that. Hmm?
The
No,
brother? Oh,
no,
okay.
Zach. No, 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 Zach. That was from season 6, I think. No, Zach. Zach with a C was white, and he was tall, and he was like
I
from
just
Cal. No.
again, you're 29 talking to this young 20-something-year-old. You're a white man talking to this black girl. Do you even know what it means to be black in America? Like, who have you been talking to? Who do you fuck with? Like, why are you? And I'm not trying to get that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's a show. But it's just like, why are you wasting my girl time? Let her be with a man that's gonna really like, you know what I mean? Like, it's giving me Justine and Caleb vibes. We thought season 2, Love Island season 2, we thought that Caleb was the man for her, and then as a little bit after he got that money, he said deuces. And like Kenny and my girl Janae, when he said, "Girl, I don't even like dark bitches anymore." What the fuck he had said, girl, I
Except
don't
I fucking knew I was the only one that hated Kenny because sorry, he's a Dominican man. And I know my
know.
people. And I said,
They get
no,
me every
he's
time.
lying. When he did the fake tears, I said, no. I was the only one that was like, he's not real crying. And then I was vindicated, unfortunately, sadly. I did not want that for Janae, but I knew because I hated him.
Exactly. And so, who's pending review? Who's pending
Um,
application? I don't
yeah,
want
for
any of
you.
these bitches actually. Oh, the girls! Oh my goodness, I like Pramita. Pramita is pending.
Hmm.
Ciara is pending. Amor is pending. Hey Gabe, I miss you, babes. Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I don't like any of the. Hi Zach. Yeah, and then who needs to get out of my motherfucking villa? Bryce number 1.
Oh my
Casey
God.
number 2. Um, Corbin number 3. Actually, Corbin number 1. Bryce number 2. KC number 3. Kenzie number 1. Them bitches need to get out of my
Hmm.
villa. Kenzie, Corbin, Bryce, um, KC, and who else? Sincere do need to get out the villa,
Yeah.
but how I'm gonna look at them? But Sincere needs to get out the villa because I need Melanie free, and Melo cannot be free with Sincere still there, and so that's why I want him out. But I do like looking
No,
at
but
him.
I know that Melanie's just gonna go with him if he gets.
And so I do want her. I do want her out. I do want her out immediately. And so I think that's my people. Who else do I want out? I think that's the main thing. And Magdalena is out already.
Yeah, thank God.
And
So
everybody,
for me, my client list is very small, very short.
Sugar and
Trinity,
Spice.
sugar and spice. Trinity, my client, number one top client. I love her. She is gonna win with whoever she's with for me in my brain. Trinity.
I agree, and
Uh,
I will vote for whoever she's with.
yeah, Trinity, and then Kata, Anaya, and then that's it. Those are my three. Those are my three. Melanie is pending for me versus she's pending for me. I'm sorry. Um and then honestly nobody and Bryce is pending for me because it depends on how like I want their reunion to be like I want him begging and crawling for her and that's what
Yes.
I need to see for my TV. Sorry,
Production
I need to
already
see it.
told him that. Production told him that, and he's going to. The thing is, he's going to play the part, and that's why I'm upset. I need his ass out. But okay,
I
who else?
think that he loves her. I'm sorry, I really do think so. Why wouldn't he love her? She's the cutest one there.
Nigga, you 30 years old.
Yes, I'm strict. Someone said, "Oh, 3 clients." Oh, she's strict. Yes, I am. I am. I only have 3 clients. That's it. The pending are Melanie and Bryce, and that's it. The Casa girls, I don't care about. They're whatever. Who I
Irrelevant.
want out of my villa? Sincere. Casey. Well, sorry. Kenzie is number 1. God. Sincere, Casey, and Corbin. That's it.
We see each other. We see each other.
Hmm.
Okay. So before I let you go, because we are a little bit over time, but I love talking with you. I would love if you can come and wrap up next month with me. At least the top half, because this was really fun. I really enjoyed it. A lot of my friends have texted me and
Of
said that you were so
course. Oh,
exactly start the show.
thank you.
Um,
Get
but
him
get them
banned.
banned. Get them banned.
Get him
Okay.
banned.
What are your predictions for? And I'll start with mine because I don't really have no stakes. I don't know these bitches. What are your predictions? I think that we're gonna have Brinity in the end.
Woo! Brinity in 5.
I think we're gonna have Melisir in the end.
Mm.
I can see Niall or Kanaya. And
I
I
hope.
I unfortunately, I really do hope those are. Oh, and I think we're gonna have Kata and Zach, and I do think that people might be voting for Kata and Zach, and then I hope not, but I hope it's everybody else is new, but I fear we're gonna at least keep Corbin or Kenzie, unfortunately, and I hope we don't. But I hope that those four. I don't want Sincere making it to the end. I know I want him in the villa.
I do
That's just
think that Sincere and Mela, if Sincere gets voted out, I think Melanie is gonna leave with him, and they're gonna get married. That's my prediction.
yeah, I
As
see it.
as she's a Dominican girl from Philly, he's Black and Puerto Rican from South Jersey. They're getting married.
I don't know because Magdalena is not going nowhere. She's leaving, and so he's coming back empty. And so, like Kata, I don't know, man.
I think
However,
he's gonna take it like I think Zach's gonna be like, you see, I didn't do anything.
yeah,
I
bitch, because
came
she said,
alone.
but
Yeah, but like imagine if Kata, well, she's not gonna know all this until after, but imagine if Kata found out that he was sleeping and making out with the girl that said a slur and that's what she was beating people up for in New Hampshire.
imagine.
Really? Like seriously.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what. I'm glad that we have an off day today, which works perfectly for the show. I can't wait to see the rest
Hmm.
of more the rest of this week. I will be texting you like I've been doing, sending you tweets and you texts. I am going to get a work message. I'm gonna use your work phone though. I'm gonna get a work group chat going about the villa because like we need to be talking about this. Like I need to hear people's thoughts. I need to hear things outside of my own. I mean, I'm on Twitter and I talk about it with my littles all the time. And so thank
Yeah.
you for who joined.
Of
Follow like
course.
as well. Follow us on our social media, Honey Bunch. Exactly. It was T.
Thank
Clock
you. It
it.
was so much fun. The 2 hours flew by.
I know they flew by. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I wish I was home though, so I could be like with my light and all those.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to be on the bus, child, at 7 o'clock. I might just order an Uber, child. I'm gonna see how much they cost.
Yeah.
I just got
Yeah,
paid for
just
my
do it.
job too. But anyway, thank you so much, my love. We will stay tuned and stay in touch. Thank you all for everybody who joined.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.